Hello, I'm xClementine. You might recognize me from Twitch, and if you don't and are still wondering why I look somewhat familiar, it's probably because you are getting me confused with your Starbucks barista. But don't worry, I can get your name also horrifically wrong. In fact, I can guarantee that that will happen multiple times today because we are diving into the one, the only Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I am so freaking excited. Skyrim is one of my favorite games of all time, and I have been waiting for an excuse to start Oblivion because I haven't had the pleasure of playing any of the other Elder Scrolls series, only Elder Scrolls 5, and so this remaster is it is the inception. It is the catalyst for me to finally start playing this game. It has been something I've been resisting playing for the last 24 hours or however long it's been out for now, but I didn't want to let the community down. We are going to do it live. We are going to do it blind. First playthrough. Let's just get into it, shall we? It is finally the time to start Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the remastered version, uninterrupted. All right, everyone? Let's start this brand new game of Oblivion.
I was born 87 years ago.
Is it Aragon?
For 65 years,
I've made that
I've
joke
ruled
3
as
times now.
Tamriel's emperor.
Okay.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my
Aw.
own dreams.
Philosophical,
I've
so...
seen the gates of Oblivion,
Words. I'm just gonna listen.
beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
It really is like Lord of the Rings. We've got Sauron's eye. I wonder how heavily influenced it was by Tolkien. Whoa, is that meant to be the symbol as well? Or is it just coincidence?
This is the
There are no
27th
coincidences.
of last seed, the year of Akatosh,
433.
433. These are the closing days of the third era.
I'm just
the
seeing
final hours
Lord of the Rings,
of
but
the
I am
life.
okay with that. Ooh, all right. What's he gonna do with that? This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I like how there's still a hint of not too much realism. I've always talked about if it is too realistic, then it kind of breaks my immersion a bit. I prefer this artistic style that they've got going on. Ooh, a little splash of color everywhere. Some people patrolling the walls. Okay, all right. Animals! I see the animals! This is so exciting. This is how I remember it looking in 2006. I love that. It's the rose-tinted glasses, hey? Ooh, okay. Bribing someone is often the best way to get information, especially if your skill in speechcraft is low. There we go. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you, Anonymous, for the 5 gifted subs. Let's lock in for the next 3 hours creating our character. So, are we thinking make someone look somewhat similar to me, or are we thinking that we do something a little bit different? How are we feeling on that front? Khajiit? I could go Khajiit. I don't think I've ever played a Khajiit in Skyrim, so I'd be happy to do that. What have we got? Have we got the classics? The Argonians look way more like dragons in this. Oh, that's so cute. Ay. Thanks, Cactus John. As crazy as possible looking, you reckon? Okay, so let's look at what we have. We have Argonian, Breton, which are kind of more just normal humans. We have dark elves, high elves, and imperial. Khajiit. For the Nords, an orc. That's fun. Orc could be kind of cool. A red guard or a wood elf. So my go-to is usually wood elf. I usually like making wood elves and archers. I haven't ever played Oblivion before. I have no idea what the storyline is going to be like, and I have no idea if it is as one-dimensional in the sense of everyone goes a stealth archer or not, but nonetheless. Hi, elves. Oh, me as well, wayo. For the high elves, I don't mind the idea of playing a little Khajiit. Like I said, I've never played one in Skyrim before. And I do like these big dragon ears that have graced themselves on the Argonians. That's very fun. A little minotaur of sorts, or the actual orc version for my D&D character. I do like the dragon. Origin, your fate was decided when you were born. As a member of a stronghold, you would serve your chieftain with honor and would make the orcs proud. Oh, okay, so these will change for each one. A little bit in the way. We can swap it for now. Let's do a randomization for fun. Ah, okay, so we'll only randomize within the race itself. Look at their ponytail! That's so cute! Ay, ay, ay. Everything in Oblivion is strong? Hell yeah. Okay. Fun fact, Linda Carter, who played Wonder Woman, voices all female orcs and Nords. Very fun. Okay. So, I want to read what all of them do to start with. So, race. Argonian. This reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of its homeland, has developed natural immunities to poisons. They can breathe underwater and are good at picking locks. Breton. In addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of Bretons can boast a resistance to magical energies. They are particularly skilled at summoning and healing magic. Dark Elves, also known as Dunmer, in their homeland of Morrowind. The Dark Elves are noted for their skilled and balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. They are resistant to fire and can summon an ancestral ghost for aid. That's fun. High Elf, also known as the Altmer. In their homeland of Somerset Isle, the High Elves are exceptionally gifted in the arcane arts. They also boast resistance to illness. However, they are also somewhat vulnerable to fire, frost, and shock. Imperials. Thank you, DK. Natives of the civilized cosmopolitan province of... I still haven't figured out how to say this word properly. Is it Cairo or Syro? If anyone has any hints for me, that would be very, very appreciated. They have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled with heavy armor and in the social skills and tend to favor the warrior classes. Cyrodiil, thank you. Khajiit, hailing from the province of Elsewhere. They are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural agility and unmatched acrobatic skill. All Khajiit can see in the dark. Ooh, that's cool. Hi, Arcane!
Hello, Clementine and chat. So what happens when an old person sees someone on a dating app they are not compatible with?
What?
The Elder Scrolls.
Terrible, but thank you very much, Arcane. It's good to see ya. We made it through the cinematic indeed. Nords, citizens of Skyrim. They are a tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold. They are highly talented warriors. Orc, the people of the Hrothgarian and Dragontail Mountains. Orcish armorers are prized for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor among the finest in the Empire and are fearsome when using their berserker rage. Redguard, the most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. In addition to their cultural affinities for many weapon and armor styles, they also have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to disease and poison. Wood Elf, the clansfolk of the Western Valenwood Forest, also known as Bosmere. Wood Elves are nimble and quick, making them good scouts and thieves, and there are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. Their ability to command simple creatures is well known. I know what I want to play. I already know. Redguard's kick-ass. I liked the idea of the affinity for many weapon and armor styles, but I know. I've never played one. I gotta. So we have Anaquina or Palatine. So Anaquina is the harsh region where you lived and trained, hardened your body, and taught you how to defend yourself with your bare fists or any weapon you could find. Well, I suppose it's more like our bare claws, or rather cat claws. Palatine, however, is your parents lived in Palatine and your childhood memories are filled with playing and running around in the jungles or on the pristine beaches. I like the idea of being a jungle cat. So do you guys consider us kind of whimsical and ready for adventure after living a more chill life, or if we're looking at something that's a bit more rough and tumble, a street cat, if it were? Hi, Gabrielle. Thank you so much for the 16 months.
Hello, fellow humans and your cat folk.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the respect. Nepo baby or bootstrap cat? Were your parents rich or not exactly? Riff raff, street cat. I don't get the melody right, apparently. You are in prison right now. That is a good point. They did I wasn't sure if we were in a prison or in the sewers. We just went behind some bars. I do feel like it makes more sense if we're a rough cat, you know? No stress, Norton. Thank you so much. No, I'll refund you your points. Let's go for a harsh region. Pull out the cat ears. Okay, you raise a good point. We'll pull out the cat ears for free. How about that? You don't have to put your channel points in for that. Let's go kitty cat. Is there anything else we can add here? Let's go to the next. Let's make them a girl kitty. Sure, they can be young. That's fine. I feel like I would prefer to go for a darker color if we want to make it. Okay, actually, this is a very good question. My cat ears are black, but we could go ginger alley cat for the ginger hair, you know? Meow. Street cat named Disarray. Oh, that's very funny. Memory, all alone in a prison cell. Pink is the way? I kind of like it. It's a little bit kooky. My internet said actually sewer prison. I feel like let's turn. Look, let me put it this way. Pink Panther is very funny. I was reading what other people wrote, okay? I feel like we should make Clementine as a street cat. That's how I'm feeling, because I know exactly what I would call them. I already thought about this before stream. Usually we think about names together, but I already know exactly what I want to call them. And if they are an orange alley cat, then it goes even doubly so. No, not desire. No. I have to remember how I do my cat ears. Penelope McFeline, Cat Benatar. No, not O'Malley the alley cat either. No, I know, okay? I already know. You will find out at the end. Riff raff, street cat. In a sewer now. My hair's not long enough, or rather my fringe. Cleopatra! Oh gosh, you guys are far too clever for me. Truly, truly far too clever. Slinky Malinky. Scarface Claw, the toughest Tom in town. And then these can clip on to these. Yeah, it's just mammal. That is correct. No, that's Tinky Winky. That's Tinky Winky. Slinky Malinky is from Harry McClary. I'm Harry the cat, short for Hairball. That's very cute. Toulouse! Toulouse! I choose not to lose. Okay. How are we feeling? Meow? Yes. Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. It is indeed a children's book. Okay. So I am wanting to first things first say thank you so much for the 2 whole years from Ninja. Thank you so very much. That is incredible support, incredible kindness, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so what looks the most ginger but also realistic? Well, it doesn't really have to be realistic. I'm thinking this color looks good. It's any of these really. Perfecto, Taxinia's happy. Damn straight. I think this one looks good. This one is a little bit too pale. I think this one is more for the orange. He's so humble, the most humble. Fiona Line, aka Feline. That's very cute. Make them pitch black and name them Ginger. That's very funny. Well, I was going to make a ginger cat, but I don't know if I can make the ears black like my cat ears. We can have tiger stripes. That's fun. I don't mind just this little stripe. How red? The red is a bit too red, I think. I don't mind the subtlety there. What do we have going on with this? Ooh, we got one eye. And then the spots are, what, on the back? Ah, yes, they are. I kind of like the tiger stripes. Yes, I openly admit it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I am not ashamed. I like just the subtle tiger stripes. Stripes are cool. Cool, cool, cool. We also can change a whole bunch of the fur style hair here and make it extra long. Do we have... Whoa! It's like the doll from the Rugrats. Ooh, fancy. I kind of like the first one. We got some ponytails going on. Whoa, damn. Cynthia, that was her name. Accused of and also admits exactly Pocahontas does. Mohawk's kind of badass. Is that all? Okay, so we only have these. We can't go anything else. I'm so tempted. I am so tempted. The doll isn't that Angelica? No, I think Angelica is the one who owns the doll. I kind of just like the headband. It's short and sweet. Ooh, that's a long. I don't mind the braid. Whoa, what are all these then? A little afro. That's kind of cute. I don't think I want to go for the ponytails. What is this? This is just cat. Just cat. And then maybe if we change the front. I think I'm vibing just the bandana. It's kind of piratey, but I like it. It looks the most femme to me. There we go. Thank you, Citrusella. It makes you look like the main character. Glad you noticed. Yeah, I think it's the most femme as well. Ahoy, matey. It is our rough background as well. She's going to have such a sultry voice that I do not have the ability to replicate. We can make her a little darker if we want. Oh, actually, this is kind of more the orange that I was hoping for. Look at her stripes on her arms. That's so cool. I love her. You know what? I've never been one to enjoy the cat person traits in a lot of games. So, for example, I play Dungeons and Dragons, but I've never... the tabaxi has never appealed to me, whereas I feel like cat people... My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. There we go. Cat people are definitely a thing. And I'm like, where's the dog people? Where's the bear people, you know? But I am liking my little kitty cat here. You look like a dog person. What are you playing? What are you playing? Who? Roo. Roo. Okay, now we can... Honestly, she kind of slays straight off rip, but we can make her look a little bit more rough. Just a little bit more like she's had her background a little bit more difficult. So we have that permanent furrow going on, you know? Honestly, that was fine. We'll just go neutral for this. Cheeks. Or we could make her really skinny, like she hasn't eaten a lot. Because that can be kind of rough. But honestly, I think that her base is kind of nice. She kind of cute though. Yeah, she from the streets. Look at them cheekbones. Kind of like them a little bit lower, actually. Lower. Yeah, this is more the shallowness that I was looking for. I wasn't quite vibing the gauntness up there, but this is the shallowness that I am more happy with. Thinner, wider. I like the neutral. I don't mind it. Chin. Backwards, forwards. I guess we should probably rotate to see that more. We'll go back a little bit. For anyone who's noticing, yes, I am making them whole numbers because I must. Just because I must. Retracted jutting. Ooh, a little underbite. We'll go like a 10. The hard streets of elsewhere, exactly.
Everything's coming up.
Hey! Please don't cover my face like that. That's a bit rude. That makes me think that everything is not coming up, Millhouse. Well, that's very, very pronounced. What does it look like from the front? No, we're going to stick to a 0. Small, large. I do like the beard. Just a little bit more. Short, tall. I think we'll have shorter fur. The music is making me already feel like a cat sneaking around. The Giga Chat jaw. Yeah, we'll kind of chuck it there. I think it's okay. I didn't expect to be in prison again. That's kind of fun. Love me a good prison break story. Eyes. I don't mind them a little bit lower than the original. I do want them a bit larger though. Yes! Let's get them proper peepers on. The tilt, which way are we to? Whoa, that looks a little bit weird. How does that look from the side? That's fine. Peeper, I hardly know her. Peep away. I can't really tell the difference, to be honest. Apart, together. Maybe not. I kind of like them around there. And then now that they're larger, how do I feel about the height? Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get them peepers? I got it from my mama. Cool. I mean, I'm okay with this. Oh, okay. So it is commonplace to have the breakout for the Elder Scrolls. Brow. Ah. I want to see your fangs, girly. What them fangs do? Where they at? I kind of like the idea of her almost getting ready to snarl and bite, you know? We'll drop it down a smidge. Like, oh, look at your features. Maybe like here-ish. Gaunt. Round. I think that if I were to get someone to live action roleplay as my character here, I would ask for Orlando Bloom. That's the vibe I'm getting. Will Turner vibes, anyone? Legolas? Yes, no, just me? Just me? Yeah, exactly. Why am I in prison? Maybe we should answer these questions. Unless they answer it for us. Because they don't really answer that in Skyrim, do they? I feel like it's kind of left... kind of more wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, they leave it vague, don't they? I just always got the impression that you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I don't know if they explain it in here. So if they do not, we can make up... Well, actually, this is something that you can spoil. Is, do they tell you why you are in prison? In Oblivion? Because if not, I think that is an important part of our character creation. Yes? No? Maybe? Public indecency? Well, that was going to be my backstory, but you spoiled it. I have to choose something else now. I think I will have to turn this to have a look. Ooh. Have it a little bit more like that. Being ginger. Well, it is a life sentence after all. It's sort of, but spoilers. Okay, so we don't have to create a backstory, is what you're telling me. He smiles. We do not have to make a backstory, is what I am hearing. Aw, sad kitty. Sad kitty. Okay, so I think this is good. You're too happy. You've had too much of a rough life. You can't be that happy. It's not allowed. You have to start miserable and stay miserable. Soft kitty, warm kitty. Hardened from the streets. Stabby kitty, sneaky kitty. To everyone she meets. Wait, sneaky kitty, stabby kitty to everyone she meets. That kind of works. I don't mind it. I feel like I'm overdoing it a little bit, but that is what character creation is for. Oh, I don't mind a little bit of an underbite. Just a mini one, you know? Just a little underbite. Kill, kill, kill. That's a good one. That's a good one to add to the song. It doesn't really feel like I'm making much of a difference, but that's okay. Lips. Pursed versus... Looks like this got stung by a bee. I kind of like a little bit more on the jowl. Yeah. Small, large. Maybe kind of like around here somewhere. And then retracted. Puckered. Wait, why did that kind of look the same? Oh, because it's puckering. It's like... Maybe just a little bit retracted. And the nose. I do like a little button nose. Let's have it up a little. Flat. I think this will have to look at from the side. Versus pointed. That one looks a little bit more like a dog, so I think I'm gonna go on the flatter side. Short. Tall. We'll just again go a little bit in the middle. And then we'll never see them from the front again. I'm almost getting like Egyptian vibes with this music every now and again. The doo-doo-doo. Or desert vibes, I should say. Welcome back, everyone, from the ad break. We finished the mouth. We almost finished the nose. Like I said, we weren't going anywhere. Because that is the beauty of character creation. We spend far too long on a character we barely see. Bridge. I think I quite like a deep bridge. It looks a little funny from the side, though. So maybe not. Maybe like there. It's all just slightly off center. What can I say? Their default Khajiit was quite cute. Thanks. Anyway. I kind of like it. Nice, nice. Nostrils. Tiny. Now we need some breathing room. Thin, wide. Just a little bit of breathing, you know. Make it easier on the senses. What is Celion? I don't think I know this word. Okay, what does it do? How is this different to a bridge? Okay. Well, good thing I'm not going into a rhinoplasty. Because I do not have to understand what this means. Yeah, so they have a slider for the bridge, and then they have a whole second section for it as well. Enjoy your foods. Thin. And then a little bit lower, maybe. I like it. I like it. Is that everything? Tone? Ooh. Kitty cat eyes. Whoa. Whoa. Out of everything, the eyeball colors are the things that they have the most of. That's hilarious. Okay, so I can see that we have the red and then the white in the background. So it's all got this shade of pink, hey. Wow, that's kind of scary. Can we have one eye different color? Black. Ooh, they're like all one color. I don't think we can have two different colors. Oh, the better to see you with, my dear. I think we have to go, like, the cat slits, right? Rather than rounder. She does look very off with the round. It just doesn't look like a cat. One is height or length, the other's okay. Do I just get something mid or pass on snacks? Pass on snacks? No, get something mid. I think that you'll get snacky later, and so you'll prefer to have something rather than nothing. I kind of like just the yellow. It feels very typical kitty cat. Red. I'm vibing this. I'm not so certain about... I guess if we're tired, maybe that's why our eyes are so red. I like the 2 color on that. So many eyeball options. Purple. Very striking. Oh, I think I like this one better. You like the green? I guess it does match, like, complement, you know. I don't mind this one. Tonic, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I don't mind the green. I think I'd lean towards this one for green. Green or yellow. What's the black look like? No, I don't like that. Don't mind this. It looks kind of creepy. Yes, tired. Whoa, that's very piercing. They do look like they have a patron, like a warlock patron or something. I kind of like the yellow. The light blue. As in the one that was super piercing light blue. I think I like this. Because it's kind of this in-between. Yeah, I'm going for the in-between. The blue. Because I like the yellow, I like the blue. So we'll go in-between with green. Skin. Oh, right. So that's around the eyes. So we can make it kind of like there, maybe bruised. Oh, it's kind of like eyeliner. Why is it red, though, I wonder? I don't mind it because it kind of matches my stripes. Oops. It's a little bit far. I don't know why it jumped up so quickly. Neat. Makeup. Whoa. Scary kitty. I don't think Kitty really needs any makeup. We can use the white to make her eyes look a little better. But I don't think Kitty needs any makeup. The blue kind of accentuates things. It does give very, very pirate vibes with the eyeshadow, doesn't it? Let's go for a darker shade. I think that's pretty good. We've done the fur already, and we've got the overview. What do you guys think? You happy? She kind of swole, hey? I guess it's that hardened character from the upbringing. She does look like a pit fighter a bit. I like her. I am happy. Nice. Is good. All right. So I already know what I was going to name them. Usually I would try and come up with something a little bit original, but because this is our first playthrough, it's not going to be... We'll swing it over here so you can see what I'm typing. Everyone else's looks cursed. So many people have made cursed ones, but I have seen some good-looking ones. I'm going to name them after me. However, we got to put a little bit of a fantasy twist on it. So we're chucking a Y in. No, not Garfield. Clementine with a Y. The cat. That's why I was like, we'll keep them ginger. We'll base them off me, but make them a cat. With their ears, you can't tell us apart. I really need to get some ginger ears, don't I? xClementine, no! That is kind of cute, though. Hold on. It's pronounced xClementine. Why do I kind of like it? We'll keep the X. Why not? Clementine? That's kind of adorable. Are you okay with backseating if you're going to miss something? Interesting. Yes, I am okay with this. Only if you think I'm really, really running in the opposite direction, though. If I'm just kind of searching an area, I don't want people to be like, make sure you check this. It's like, hey, you've walked away and there is something else. I hope that that is a distinction that is clear enough to make. I think that's clear enough. So if I walk into a new area and there's something that is missable, then it can be like, make sure you're looking. It's a hidden thing in the beginning? Okay. You can tell me that. Yeah, I'm okay with you telling me where that is. So, I think we've got our character now. Our character. How do I put anyway. Everyone happy with xClementine with a Y? Our pit fighter Khajiit. I definitely feel like she might be a bit of a scrappy fighter rather than, like, she'll have some natural ability of sneaking and thieving. But I do feel the scrap, like she's got muscles in her biceps, so it does feel very, very scrappy. Cactector? Yeah, it's a hard one. It doesn't roll off the tongue very well. She'll always be Cleopatra to you. I'm okay with this as well. I wish that they had more femme fur options. I wasn't too happy with all of these, but you can only ask for so much. We all have muscles in our biceps. Even me? I'm so strong. I never knew. All right, everyone. Thus concluded. That didn't make sense. Thus conclude. God, let's try it again. We have finished character creation. And I think it is time to start the game. Wait, accept me? I have no muscles? God damn it. Let me live out my fantasy in game in that case. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, some extra long whiskers would be cute. Are you sure you want to select the race Khajiit? Yes, I am. Hey, don't. You will entice my cat to come over your way. Stop enticing my cat to come into your direction. She's my cat. She's my cat. Please. Stop. She's mine. No, she's not yours.
Kitty, kitty. There's a rat in my cell, Khajiit. A fat, tasty rat. Does the kitty want it? Is the kitty hungry?
Are they being racist right now?
You'd better take whatever you can get in here, Khajiit. They don't feed the new prisoners.
But they feed
Didn't
you?
You know that? First, they starve you.
Okay, what about
They
you?
beat you. Then, if you're lucky,
This isn't the intimidation tactic that
That's
they
right.
think it is.
you're going to die in here.
And what about you?
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Okay. All right.
They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that.
Yeah, exactly. Talking a big game.
They were attacked.
No.
Okay, so you guys think it needs to be up a little bit louder? I can certainly manage that. I'll bump it up a smidge, and then if it needs to be bumped down again, we can do that too.
Oh, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here?
It's the
This
guy
cell is
from the
supposed to be off
cutscene!
limits.
Not that I would know.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
Wait.
Stand back, prisoner. We won't
But what
hesitate to
about
kill
all
you
of
if
the
you get in our way.
intimidation?
You, prisoner, stand aside.
I did! I'm
Stay out
listening.
the
I'm
way
a
and you
good
won't get
kitty. I just want scritches behind the
Prisoner,
ear.
stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
Golly. Okay, fine. This is very cool, though. I wonder if I have tracked
No
how
sign
many
of
days
pursuit,
I've been
sir.
here. Not
Stay
very
put,
many.
prisoner.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm here. I'm behaving.
I've seen you.
In your dreams?
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dream. Then the stars were right. This is the day.
I knew it.
Gods give me strength.
I knew I still had the Riz. I knew it. Hey, what's going on, Uriel? Uriel?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next.
Oh dear!
My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By
Okay.
chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Ah, what a coincidence. Why am I in jail? I feel like I should already know that. I want to know who. Wait, but then again, I feel like I would know who they are. But we'll get
I am
confirmation.
your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods,
Your Majesty.
I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you
I
too
am
shall
indeed.
serve her in your own way.
Well, glad to be of service. Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have
There
done,
are no
it does not
coincidences.
matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Thank goodness, because I really didn't want that to get out, okay? What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire. we must
Hopefully
keep
not
moving.
mine. Yes, fate. 'Twas fate that put me in jail. And these hands.
Better not close this one. There's
It
no
is-
way to open it from the other side.
All right.
This
Wait,
doesn't
do I get to
concern
come
you,
with you?
prisoner.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Do I get to come with? Hey, you! La 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 la. That's what you get for being a racist. Envy.
Stand aside, prisoner.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow. But, like, what if I did go my own way? Go enjoy your rat, you douchebag.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Okay. Oh.
But Captain,
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Oh, okay. How do I bring up these hands? Because it is absolutely canon in my mind that I was in jail for participating in less than legal underground pit fights. Boris,
Are you all right, sire?
are you all right?
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep.
I love the coloring
aside,
of all of
prisoner.
this. I'm sorry.
Could they
Like
be
all
waiting
of
for us
this,
here?
and then the Emperor
no,
having
it's
the
too late to go back
beautiful
now.
purple coming
Don't
out.
worry, sire.
Like that's really nice. Okay, so now we can steal some stuff.
We'll get you out of here.
Oh no, not the captain. A katana. This is indeed my first playthrough. Oh my gosh. Well, I can see in the dark,
won't
so I
be the
shouldn't need a torch.
First to underestimate.
It looks like a lot of them have the dawn robe, so I won't take
I'll take-
everything. I will take the healing
Big point.
potion,
Let's
however.
move.
You stay here, prisoner.
Oh,
Don't
look
try
at
to
the
follow.
detail on the shield. That's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, to ready weapon. Okay, okay, those are them hands. Not them hands again. How do I get my sword out? Where's my sword? You cannot change weapons while attacking? Ah! Why am I no longer in first person mode? Okay, see? Pit fighter. Pit fighter. Okay, we good. Now we can have our own rat. Your fatigue is low. Okay, if I chill, then it comes back. We got a little tutorial rat indeed. Hey, Almaster. So now I can equip it. Damn! This is the way. This feels right. This feels good. Okay, birth sign? How does one assign their birth? I don't know why I found that funny. Anyway, thank you for the follow. Oh, wow, there's a lot of things going on here. Okay. These are our attributes. We're just level 1. We have sack. We have nothing to increase. We got some meat. Nothing miscellaneous just yet. That's everything. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. What is this? This is magic. So it looks like we may have basic magic already. I guess we are pretty magical. We somehow have a map on our person. Very glad that they didn't take that out of my prisoner pocket. This is the quest line we're doing. This just gives us a little tutorial if we ever need it. And then we can do saves as well. But... Aha! I think I must have accidentally scrolled out of first person. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I must have done when fighting. Needs a key, but we cannot go that way, which I guess is why the side door opened. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh. Can we sneak? Are we sneaky yet? I suppose the red light is potentially where we're supposed to go. Skeleton! Okay. Oh, so there's our lockpicks. Sure, I'll take these. That feels like a nice little... An iron bow, a shield. Do I want to take a shield? This is very pretty. Oh, that just opened? If you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. To move a lockpick from slot to slot, press A/D, press W, or move your mouse up to move the pick upward into a tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you will hear a metallic sound. Press space to secure it in place. When all tumblers are secured at the top, the lock will open. Whoa! Oh, that's fun. Oh, this is completely different to Skyrim. Okay. So there's auto attempt if we want to. And then it said to push this up. So what am I getting wrong in terms of this not just staying up? Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well about timing based. Because I suspect if there were more, you'd have to get them in the correct order. Okay, so, and then perfect. Cool, 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 cool. Woo! Your turn after it's up. So that's where the spacebar comes in. Ooh! I'm surprised that the Emperor didn't want to loot everything. But I guess he already has it all, huh? So now we have the ability to go back to the prisoner, which is fun. But before we do, I'll just check out a Goblin Shaman. Flash bolts, that's fun. Another lock. Oh, and now we have the iron key. A chameleon? Oh, as in casting chameleon. So now we can try and go through there, but we don't want to miss the beginning. Can we do anything with the well? Apparently not. Okay, thank you. So we don't have to feel bad about save scumming. Look at his rat. It's massive. Its teeth are so messed up. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, if only Scritch were here. They could have befriended you. So how do I... Ooh, there's so many buttons that do so many different things. I think I will figure out what they are over time, though. Always save scum. And I learnt the button for quick save, so we'll do that now. Whoa! Was that my sprinting? I think it is. I think I also went the wrong way. Floops! Oh, did we? No, that was the correct way. Maybe I turned too late? Oh, it closed behind us! Yeah, because remember it said, because they even talked about it. They were like, you've got to be careful because it would close behind you. Oh, man! ABQ, not Albuquerque. Albuquerque. I think that's how you say it. Always be quick saving. So we can't go get the prisoner. Oh, that's so sad. But I wonder what would have happened. I do find that surprising because it feels like a very good opportunity. Albuquerque. Is this different? Yes. Okay. So just for anyone who... I really thought I had the key. Just for anyone who has not picked up on it already, this is my first playthrough of Oblivion. I have no basis of what the story is about. I never played the original, and I decided that with the remaster, this feels like a good opportunity to try something new. Or something old, something renewed. Sneaky. Practice casting spells. Open your journal, navigate the magic tab, and equip the clairvoyance spell. Okay. So how does one equip? I think it is already equipped. So we have heal, we have clairvoyance, and we have night eye, and we also now have chameleon. Show shortcuts. Oh, and we can assign the shortcuts. Okay, so now what? Practice. Cast it by pressing C. Okay, and so now we can see which direction we're meant to go. C to C. Whoa! That rat is brutal. Should I keep collecting the meat? Oh, that's so pretty. It just keeps on going. Well, too bad the magic was wrong. Because that is not the direction we should be going. Okay, so this is if we want to be probably more heavy armored. Let's have a look at how our inventory is going. We have 200 carry weight. Our armor, we've picked up a few things. So here is the armor rating. And I've been wrong before, but I am assuming that the rusty iron is like heavy armor and then the leather will be light armor. Ooh. Now we're at poison boots! We're poison boots now! They're so sweet! Wait, I can unequip the wrist irons. It does make us look more badass though, so we'll keep them on. Just for aesthetic purposes. And these must be if we wanted to do more magic, maybe? I don't think so. I think it is just more cult. You didn't see anything. My crime was not public indecency. I swear. It was for roughhousing. It was for roughhousing, not public indecency. You don't know me. Oh, and I see in the bottom left the clairvoyance running out. So that is a good indicator. Oh, I keep on trying to hit. Oh, is that a zombie? Well, enemy of my enemy. Why are there zombies here? What the heck is wrong with this place? Huh? Well, we gotta check everything. We never know. Do Khajiit wear undergarments? Well, to each their own. Wait, are you a friend or foe? Well, you can live, at least. Whatever your answer was, you can live. Ah, Draugr, but they were still called zombies. But yes, Khajiit, it is up to them to choose whether or not they wear undergarments, and apparently xClementine does. Why did my athletics increase, I wonder? That seemed a bit random. With no indicator. Okay, so I am sneaking. I wasn't sure. Okay, what spotted me? How? How? That makes no sense. I do not agree. Silly. Okay, light armor did increase. That makes more sense than athletics. Wait, do I get athletics simply from running around? You know what? Now that I've said that out loud, it does make sense. Is it humping the stone? No masturbation. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean is now that I've said it out loud, it makes more sense. Our sneak is definitely increasing. Oh no! I've been spotted! Silly rat. Where's the other one? I don't like how this is crawling with bugs. It makes me feel like I shouldn't go on it. I see you! Nice. But I guess we've already been living in squalor. Ah! What's a risk? We can risk it. So I think we've already got a skull. So I'm not going to worry about taking any more skulls until I know what they do. I am kind of being a little bit metagamey in the sense that you can take, like, you can benefit from bones in Skyrim. So I'm kind of like, maybe I can benefit bones from this. But they are bloody heavy. Ugh. Ew, the cockroaches are so gross. I hate that. Rusty iron helmet. I'm not going to bother with all of the bones yet until I know for certain what they do. Hard for you to just pick up everything. Well, I just know that we are going to run out of space if we get too hasty, you know. But we got a little bit of everything. I'm probably going to regret not taking everything in the end, but we'll find out. You're in the right having incidences of public indecency. Kindred spirits, what can I say? The rat and the cat is regular Tom and Jerry. The tale as old as time of animal nudity, apparently. Cats have additional nipples because of how big their litters are. If Khajiit have the same amount of babies per pregnancy as humans, they would only have 2. I suppose we could go back and check the undergarments. I think that they must, with the humanoid aspect, have not too many. I was going to say cubs. I feel like cubs works. Kittens. Oh. We're still sneaking. They didn't quite get us. Yes, that's exactly what we're saying, BA. It is known. And so the song Year 3000, where they talk about triple-breasted women, it is actually a reflection of the fact that in the future, humans have evolved to have more children. Because within the 1,000 years, you see, this is lore that I know as a time traveler. Within the 1,000 years, we basically stopped breeding as much because of overpopulation and such. And then there was a big old massacre, apocalypse, war, ice age, dystopia era, all of the above, volcanic eruption, another pandemic, the second coming of Jesus, all of these and whatnot. And eventually, we had to breed at a more rapid rate, similar to the baby boom, you know? But for necessity rather than because of, you know, happenstance. And that caused the triple-breasted women in the year 3000. I'll do my part. I know it's only been a moment, but how does it feel compared to Skyrim? Okay, I will admit that I am being a little bit cautious. I think I'm being overly cautious. But one of the reasons I am being overly cautious is because I do feel like I am kind of taking everything in. There hasn't been anything just yet that has made me stop and stare. But I just kind of want to keep exploring. The remaster and how they've done all of the texturing, I think, is really pretty, but also not overly done. Because I've said this, maybe it's just personal preference. I've said this multiple times already. Is I'm not a big fan of overly realistic graphics because I find it actually breaks my immersion. And so I do like the style that they have put on. It's just kind of got a little bit cartoony is not the word, but it just does feel like there is some like I feel like I'm playing a game. I don't feel like I am in LARPing, I guess. If things are too realistic, I don't know where to go or what I can interact with. Ah, that's interesting. I never really thought about what it is for me. But I think that I think for me, it's more of a recognition that there isn't any thought into what they want it to look like. It's just obviously it takes a lot. Jeez! Obviously, it takes a lot to render and create these hyper-realistic looking games, but I actually feel like it takes away some of the individualism of a particular game, because if everything just looks hyper-realistic, then nothing has been given the thought of what they want the style to look like. Yeah, it's less creative choice than a defined unique style, exactly. So I like that they have kept that, and I think that it kind of helps, not that I played the original, but I suspect that it helps keep some of the charm of the original. Similar to when Crash Bandicoot and Spyro got their remasters. They look beautiful, but it is still got a very distinct style, and it's kind of how you remember it looking rather than what it actually looked like with polygons. That's how I imagine Oblivion as well. It styles, yes, that it ages better, exactly. Okay, so left. Oh, I'm already sneaking. Cool. Walking while sneaking makes much less noise, increasing your chance of remaining undetected. Cool. Closed eye indicates you're undetected. The eye slowly opens as you're about to be detected. Cool. So that's all stuff that we are kind of aware of. You have been detected if it is fully open. I'm not aging great. Oh no! Okay, where did the goblin go? When a fight begins, the eye will flicker. Okay, so that's all the stuff that we have learnt from our rat encounters. I don't particularly want to just kill an unsuspecting goblin, but... It's fine, right? If we just take their stuff, it'll be okay. Goblin does not scout him. Do it? No. Like, what did they do wrong? What did they do wrong? Live underground? I too know what it's like to live in a not well-to-do area. It's circumstance. It's systemic. It's not their fault. We can walk away from this. No, but in-game. In-game. No, please! I left your brother alive! Please, Goblin Skirmisher. It didn't have to be like this. Oh. The blood is on my hands. See, look. They just want to be a chef. They just want to be a chef. Is that a skeever? Can I pickpocket them? Not yet. I don't know if that's skill in this game. Okay, now I really don't want to kill them. I feel like that is quite rude, actually. Shh. Shh. Yeah, he's just watching the grass grow. Okay, so we push that in. It won't. We don't have to worry about it at this stage, I don't think. So I'm still going under the impression that I don't need to take any torches. Do you think there's anything over there? I really don't want to kill them. Yeah, he's got a prisoner pocket, you know. And a sick as hell mask. No! It didn't have to be like this! I guess it's my fault for getting too curious. Curiosity killed the goblin! And I'm meant to be the Khajiit. All I wanted to do was see if there was anything else over here. That's on me. That's fully and wholeheartedly on me. I just wanted to know. Your dreams of being a chef shattered. And I can't even steal your sick as hell looking boots. And I don't know what's wrong with your foot. And it's terrifying me. Anyway, moving right along. Burying that. I don't know if they've invented therapy yet, but, you know, I wouldn't go even if they did. The goblin is empty? Yes, because I already stole from him. His life. The poor thing. Why? Why? Why is it always the goblins and the rats and the wolves and me? Correlation does not mean causation, okay? I'd just like to make that very clear. I really want to try a better lockpick. I want to do something different. Gimme. Okay, another point I will say compared to Skyrim, I like how not overly filled the game is with just stuff. Something that really bothers me in Skyrim, even though I love that game, is how like each one of these barrels would have something. And then over here would be like a million different things. And so I am enjoying not having an influx of just crap on the ground. So that's cool. That guy won't be in Oblivion too, indeed. Thank you very much, Caliban, as well. Appreciate it. Push logs? Wait, who saw me? Ah! Damn. You escaped that. Very impressive. Neat. I think I'll have to find the quick way of collecting all of that. But that was cool. We just absolutely smashed through them. Okay. Oh, too speedy. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What? Here I was, talking a big game. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing incorrect? We push it up. Excuse you? Very easy? Excuse you? Okay, alright. Whatever. We will make sure to be faster. Welcome to lockpicking. Well, I'm learning fast. It's definitely different, but I don't mind it. Oh, the other thing that I am curious about is whether or not we should be practicing our magic on our Khajiit. So this is to cast. I don't think it would hurt. Oh no. Oh no, there's more! Another berserker! We'll take them. You can keep your knife. Who else is around here? So we gotta go that way. I do like how the clairvoyance works in this. Give me that roasted meat. Oh, we could just have a little sit for a while. Oh. I choose to believe, in my head canon, that the goblin is scared of the rats, hid behind this wall, and now has nowhere to go. And they will starve unless they face their fears of the rats. That is my head canon. Can someone see me? These guys look fancy. Fitch! Okay. There we go. Okay, so we can still get sneak attack on something that is that hasn't seen us, even if someone else has. That is interesting. Or at least that's what happened in this regard. Oi! Did you face your fear of the rats, or was that your brethren? I do like the Vivivitch. I really wish I could take their fur. Okay, we were fast at that time. Incredible. Whoa! We got so many things in here. You have found a repair hammer. In order to repair your weapons and armor, go into your inventory and activate it. As in... Do any of my things need repairing? Show shortcuts, show details, drop stack. Maybe I have to click on the hammer? Hold off on it? Okay, thank you. Oh, I see. Okay. So this... Oh! Oh, I quite like this. So this is basically implying how much damage has occurred to your equipment. That's very cool. That's a cool mechanic. Some people could find that frustrating, but that just feels realistic. Because you can't just get hit a million times and not expect your leather to be fine. And then you can use the hammer to increase it. So this would give it +5, but only if the... so the break chance, would that be the hammer breaking or my item breaking? Because I would hate for the item to break. That would not be fun. Ooh, a shaman staff. Well, we gotta take that, surely. The hammer, cool, cool, cool. That was the assumption I made, but then I was like, I may as well get the confirmation on that. Gotcha. So that's where crafting comes in. I gotta say, that makes me quite excited. I like this mechanic. Am fan. Oh, what was that? A crate. More rat meat. I think I'm gonna hold off too much more rat meat. Whoa, big jumps. That was the Khajiit in me. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We can go get the rats. Do I have my... I do not. And then that is probably the direction we're meant to go. It's still kind of very slow to start with. I think that my... what I like about it is that it is implying that you can truly go at your own pace, which is fun. Sorry, ratties. Oh... Actually, I'm genuinely sorry. You guys seemed cool. Yeah, that's awkward. Okay, so that goblin guy did manage to escape. I suppose they crawled up somewhere. Well, good for them. Could you get big bonuses to acrobatics and hand-to-hand? Okay. So strong hand, big jumps. Cool. That makes sense, right? Okay, so I am also thinking that I kind of like the idea of it just leaving you to your own devices, because if you feel more confident, you could barrel through this. But for me, I am just a little scaredy cat, pun intended. And so I can just go at my own pace. And in general, I have talked about the beautiful thing about video games is that's how they're designed, is to go at your own pace. I don't like that I can't cut that spider web. That does make me upset. But, you know, it's an older game. Even if it's got a remaster, they can't fix everything. But we are already over encumbered. So what do I want to drop? Hey, put those back on. They made you look badass. Now we can decide. My health seemed fine, right? Jeez! Oh, that's a mushroom. I suppose I could drop some bones. It is kind of cool that they have different degrees of bones. But I also don't know if we're going to be using the bones later on. So I don't know if I can just drop them. The iron key. Oh, no, that was for the door. I was like, we didn't use it. Yeah, I think I'll drop the rusty weapons as well. We potentially could drop some of this stuff, but I don't know yet. So let's drop this, and that will help us learn how to drop it. There we go. I'm sure we can get a better bow. We'll keep the arrows, but I'm liking the katana, so we can get a better bow if we want it. Don't sell much. You can't make bone powder or anything. Good morning, Ian. I think we did it. No? We still got a little bit to go. We got the autosave though. So I can cast, right? Ah, oh, that's so pretty. This is so pretty. I am aware that we're about to hit an ad break. So if you guys don't want to miss anything, you know what to do. But thank you very much for supporting the channel even through them. I am going to keep on going forward. So I won't be taking a break. hopefully there's not a cutscene on the other side, but if there is, you might have to check it out later. So, Godspeed. Godspeed. And we got the autosave, so let's continue. I'm just constantly sneaking as we go. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ooh, water. Kitty no like water. Okay, so we are close to the Emperor, it looks like. Oh, I see someone. I don't think they expected me to follow along. I want to cast this again. Oh, that was fun. I really like the clairvoyance casting.
I think that was all of them.
Oh.
Let me take a look around.
Okay, so they got the assassins again.
Do you think she followed us? How could she?
Did they? Okay, they haven't spotted me. It gets a little bit confusing on if they've spotted me or not. Yeah, we're still in the dungeon. We haven't gotten out yet. I've been taking my sweet time with this one. Oh, true. Tigers do like swimming, so maybe I'll be okay with the water then.
Let me rest a moment longer.
Ah. This is my cue that I can join in.
We can't stay here. We have to.
So I think that if I stay here for an hour,
Let me rest a moment
he will
longer.
not stop. Like, he will not keep going. He needs to keep on resting. This does feel like a game dev
Can't
input.
stay here. We have to go.
All right, fine.
It's
I'll...
that prisoner again.
What?
Kill her. She might be working with the
What?
assassins.
You guys are the ones who let me out.
She is not one of them.
You are the guys who let me
can
out.
help us.
Stop.
She must help.
Leave me alone.
As you wish, sire.
Damn straight. I'm going to
They
hide behind
cannot
Daddy.
Understand
Oh.
why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen.
I'm listening.
You know the Nine. How they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Sure. I don't know. I don't think about it. I'm not on good terms with the gods. Badass. The Nine guide and protect us. Well, I don't get religious vibes from our kitty cat. I don't think that they are against the gods, so I think that they would go indifference. I don't know. I don't think about it.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with
The moon
numberless
cycles?
sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign.
Same, boy.
I know these
Same.
stars well, and I wonder which sign
The birth
marked your
sign! Okay, so now we get to choose the birth sign? That's fun. Okay. The warrior. Those born under the sign of the warrior benefit from increased strength and endurance. Those born under the sign of the mage have an increased amount of magicka. Those born under the sign of the thief. Oh, we've seen these in Skyrim! Increased agility, speed, and luck. The shadow can become invisible. The apprentice have an increased amount of magicka, but are also more susceptible to magical attacks. The steed can move faster. The ritual can heal themselves and make the undead flee in horror. That's cool. Mara's gift. Not all of them say the Aedra. Those born under the sign of the Aetronog, that's so cute, cannot regenerate magicka, but also have the ability to absorb any magic cast at them. Fascinating. So you have to refill it manually then. Those born under the sign of the Tower can magically unlock doors and reflect damage from their attackers. I don't think we have to worry about that. I think we'll do the lock picking. Reflecting damage is kind of fun though. The Lord. More resistant to physical and magical damage. That seems pretty good. I mean, I was kind of just assuming that I was going to get the Thief. I am a big fan of increased luck. Not that I necessarily know what luck does in this game, but I like feeling lucky. What could I say? The Lady. will benefit from increased willpower and endurance. So I don't know what willpower does just yet. The lover can paralyze others with a lover's kiss. Fascinating. And the serpent can poison others, though it comes at a cost of damaging their own fatigue. Deal 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. Oh, I think it is covered. Sorry, I should have moved my camera earlier. Deal 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. It also cures poison, dispels 90 points, and damage fatigue. Damn. Be a fighty type, a sneaky type, or a mage type, or some mix, you think. The original game has some of these signs locked. Oh, that's fun. How would you unlock them then? Would you unlock them based on what you were displaying through the dungeon? Because that would be very badass. If it was like picking up on your natural path through the dungeon. That's a cool way of doing it. I'm leaning towards the thief. It just looks good. I don't necessarily want to be just super speedy. Healing. Like, there are some cool ones here, but I don't feel like they are for our kitty cat. Like paralyzing. Serpent. Okay, so mainly, so this is for luck. It adds a modifier to your other skills of 0.4 times luck minus 50. So if your luck is 50, it does nothing. If your luck is 60, all of your skills are raised by 4 points behind the scenes. I don't know what my luck is at though. Hi Cheerio, how you going? The Atronach, the Thief, and the Warrior are all very good signs. This is kind of cool. I would just have to sacrifice regenerating magic. But I'm not sure I am a magic user. Shadow is all you ever took so that you can go invisible. I'm not too worried about becoming invisible. I think that we will naturally be sneaking and increasing our sneak where I wouldn't feel like we need to go fully invisible personally. Yeah, and this would be good if we choose not to do magic, but it's kind of, am I ready to make that commitment so early on? As a stealth archer, OP. Gotcha. This is kind of good just for general resistance, so I don't mind that as a simple one. I think that without truly understanding the game mechanics, I also don't know why this one is slightly discolored compared to the others, and it's really bothering me. It actually truly bothers me. Resistance. I think without knowing the game very well, I'm just going to go with the one that just felt very right, and that is the Thief. So let's lock that in. Oh, that's why it was discolored. Okay, that makes me feel better. So we are going to lock in the Thief. That looks like the tower, not the Thief. Okay, no, it is highlighted correctly. Very good. Now, Your Majesty, it is the Thief of which I was born under. Yes.
The signs I read show the end of my path.
Ruh-roh.
My death, a necessary end, will
It
come
comes
when
for
it
us
will
all.
come.
What about me, though? Can I
Your
be
stars
Emperor?
are not mine.
Oh.
Today the Thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Thank goodness. Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
That's very
With such
optimistic.
hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men
That's
are but flesh and
beautiful.
blood.
What?
They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am
It's a very
blessed
stoic
to see
approach,
the
isn't
hour
it?
of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
It's just like grounded in reality, but also because of that has this slight optimism. Anyway, yeah, they really have, haven't they? Emperor, Your Majesty, where are we going?
I go to my grave.
Oof.
A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
If you say so. I shall not brandish my weapon if I knew how to put it away. Boris, we got no beef.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick
I
close.
don't need it. But can you tell me more about the Emperor?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Well, you've done a good job so far.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this.
Cool.
Although I admit, things are not going according to
Wait,
plan.
wait. It seems like it's going okay.
Good day.
Good day. I really love their
There's
shield.
no time to talk now, prisoner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We've gotta
I'm
keep
sorry.
moving.
I'm sorry. But wait, I didn't have a chance to go scope out this area. Wait! Oh, we don't have the correct key. Gosh darn it. And then did the assassin had anything more on them? Why are they coming for the Emperor? He seems so wholesome. Nice guys really do finish last, eh? Wait, did they just... Oh, okay. I guess they don't really need my help. I will just pick up any of the spoils because they don't seem too interested. Stop, you've got to check for more assassins. Okay, I'll check for the assassins. I'm checking for the assassins. Oh, well. Oh, I found something. You know, we're doing a great job scoping out. I'll tell you what. Man, the Emperor's gonna be so proud of me. So proud of making sure to do all of the scouting and whatnot. What's in here? I don't understand. We have one key to unlock one door, but then they tease us with all of these other doors. That makes me think that we either can come back here one day, or it is just that they tried to make it more realistic, but then made sure to railroad us to go through the one direction. And that I do not mind as a storytelling method. All will be foretold. Okay. In Oblivion we trust.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take
Okay,
a look.
my apologies. Wait, is he gonna die?
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through.
Oh, I don't believe them. I don't believe them. Wait, that was restoration instead of the clairvoyance. Whoopsies. But at least it increased our restoration a little bit.
The gate is barred from the other side.
Oh.
A trap.
Oh no. Okay, at least it's not another
We're
assassin.
try. Let's go.
Okay, you guys are freaking out a little bit. The gate is barred. Well, I guess they weren't lying. That makes me think that the bodyguards are not a part of the assassination plot. Unless...
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Who? Me?
For the
Me? Me? Can you do anything? Wait, I should help, should I
Go
not?
no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his
Did the
mortal
bodyguards
servants.
just die?
He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to
No,
find
not
my last son.
Joffrey!
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Okay. Wait, what? No!
Stranger, you
chose a bad day to take up with the calls of the Senate.
What? No!
That's not smart. No. Talos, save us.
All that talk of his death coming!
I-
Who could have known?
The blades are sworn to protect.
Who
the
could have
Emperor
known?
now, and
All
his
this talk
heirs
of his
are dead.
foretelling
The
of
amulet.
his
Where's the amulet of kings?
doom!
It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
No one could have predicted this! Oh my gosh! It is headcanon that they just simply couldn't afford Patrick Stewart for longer than the introduction. The Emperor gave it to me, I swear.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men.
Oh.
The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the empire. Most people think of the red
R.I.P.
dragon
Patrick
crown,
Stewart.
but
I
that's
mean,
just jewelry.
Emperor
The
Uriel.
amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
Can I
He
wear
must
it?
have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
He said that I was cool. I was a little cool cat. Just a fun, cool cat, you know? A pretty kitty. And then he gave it to me. And maybe that I should take it to Joffrey or something.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order.
Duly
Although you may
noted.
not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Weynon Priory,
Weynon
near the city
Priory.
of Coral.
And thus beginneth our journey.
First, you need to get out of here.
I like
Through that door
Boris.
must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading.
I
It's a
think
secret way
he's
out of the
cool.
Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here.
Okay.
You'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Key. If we take the key, can we go back through the other doors? He was high on shrooms.
There are rats and goblins down there.
Okay.
But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced monk. Am I right?
Of sorts. You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than the other skills and will be easier to increase. Okay, so this does feel like they have tried to pick apart what kind of fighting style I've been doing so far, right? His voice is wonderful. This is also true. I am going to look at the loot. I just didn't want to be disrespectful in front of Boris, you know? Okay. Yeah, I think the game is assuming monk as well. What? What minimal trace? What? Okay, let's have a look. Where's custom class? Oh, okay, cool. Will you be a lecherous monk? No. Okay, so thief is speed and agility. And then it has increases in all of these things. Mercantile. So there's a lot of skills in this one. Security. So I don't think we'll go agent because I'm not too fussed about illusion. Acrobat. Acrobatics, blade, block. I don't think we'll be blocking a lot. I don't know what security means. Security might be lockpicking with the keys, perhaps? A monk thief, some might say a felonious monk, a felonious monk, a cat burglar. Interesting. Today I woke up to find nothing but a row of holes around my yard. It seems my posts were taken down because someone took offense. That was terrible. That was a bad one. I may be chuckling, but that's because I like bad jokes, okay? Pilgrim. Personality. Oh, well, can't be that one then. Armorer, block, blunt? Okay, I take it back. Interesting. And then bard. Alchemy, blade, block, illusion. And then what happens when we go custom? Oh, And oh, this is more for the other things as well. So it does make sense that we are something a little bit more stealthier, but you can technically choose anything. This game breaks weapons into blade or blunt, not one or two-handed. Okay, gotcha. No, we're not still in character creation. We're still in the introduction, just not character creation. Okay, so combat, they're making us choose a class. Armor, athletics, barbarian. I kind of like the idea of rage kitty. Armor, athletics, blade, block. So blade is blade and blunt instead of one or two-handed. Okay. So we are with a blade, but not necessarily blunt, which would be two-handed, or at least how I think of things. Hand-to-hand, I do like the idea of. Strength, endurance, strength, speed, armorer, crusader, destruction, heavy armor. Heavy armor we won't be doing. Ooh, from pit fighter to knight. I do like that story. They're two-handed blade and blunt. Okay, gotcha. Take from each if you want. Yeah, I think we might do custom as well. Slow creator, same. Fair enough. One of the best swords in the game is two-handed. Okay. Sweet. Archer, scout. I love the artwork. I don't know if they had the same artwork in the original game, but it's very, very pretty. Like that little fade watercolor effect. Rogue. Okay, so in that case, let's go for custom class. Choose your specialization. All 7 skills of your specialization receive an initial +5 level bonus and increase more rapidly. Okay. Cool. So, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. How do I get rid of it? Oh, right, we just choose. So I think stealth makes sense for us, right? Although I did say scrappy kitty. So maybe combat would be better. But we are naturally stealthy already. Scrappy kitty or stealthy kitty? Can I go back to see what some of the other options are? Back? There we go. Naughty kitty. I think I kind of like the idea of Scrappy Kitty because that works with our backstory more, right? How optimized do I have to be? Is it okay if I kind of just make decisions based on vibes? Is that going to be an issue, or does it have to or is it more so about optimization? I would say stealth, you can pick a weapon or hand-to-hand as one of your skills. Okay. It's all okay? Good. We're going to knock everything off the shelf? Naughty. It's your adventure. Everything is okay. It's okay. It's all okay. In that case, maybe we should go stealth because we've been stealthing so much already. Maybe we go stealth and then if we have to scrap, we scrap. Kill. Let's have a look at what else is there. So these are our favored attributes. We'll get an initial +5. So strength affects the amount of damage you deal with all of these things and your bare hands. How much you can carry. Intelligence is maximum magicka. Willpower is regenerating magicka and increases your maximum fatigue. Agility affects the amount of damage you deal with daggers, short swords, and bows. So that feels more like what we've been doing. What is our katana? I do like the idea of just being super fast. Slightly increases your maximum fatigue and defines how quickly you regenerate. How fast you move. Greatly increases your maximum health. affects how much people like you, leading to better information gathering and better trade deals. And then luck affects all your skills, having an effect on everything you do. Do we consider ourselves a lucky kitty? It's been very slow, but I think that's more just a me thing rather than the game thing. We all know you'll end up being a stealth archer. Shush. Blade back as a note, you won't be able to keep the katana. What? They're gonna make me give it back? I guess it's not technically mine. So where did you see blade? I don't think any of these increase our blade, right? Daggers, short swords, and bows. So none of these actually help with blades anyway, is that correct? Hetfield or Olbade? That's fun. Thank you, Delta. Oh, okay. Strength, thank you. If they updated or changed the persuasion. This, I kind of... So, let me tell you what I'm thinking just on vibes. I'm not thinking we go intelligence or willpower. I love the idea of being speedy kitty. Endurance doesn't feel quite right. Strength does feel like that scrappy Scarface claw, if you know the reference. Personality, I love the idea of just kind of schmoozing. Be like, meow, I'm a good kitty. A little scritch behind the ear. And then people go, oh, look at the kitty. Oh, Diablo backwards. That makes more sense. Okay, thank you. And then kitty cats, are they just lucky? Strength increases carry weight, so that's a must. That's also good. Yeah, we're a Khajiit. I hope you had a wonderful dinner as well, Dolta. I like the idea of strength for our backstory. Okay, thank you, Pyroite. That actually does help a lot. For our backstory, I'm leaning towards strength, but I don't know what to add to it other than maybe agility or speed. Sneaky but can hold her own in a fight. That's cute. So then we have daggers, short swords, and bows. We are able to not worry about our fatigue as much. We also get extra health. We get that bare hands fighting. I don't think I would be using a lot of the weapons there. But carry weight is always nice. Yeah, no stress, Dolta. Strength and agility. Let's lock that in for now, and then looking at the skills, we can always change things as well. So choose your major skills. Major skills receive an initial plus 20 level bonus and increase much more rapidly. Plus 20. So, oh, right. And then if we go across... Is this... Do we have to choose one from each? Oh, there's the blade. Okay. This is the stuff that matters. Okay, cool. So, armor affects your ability to maintain weapons and armor at maximum efficiency. Broken weapons and armor are less effective. Athletics affects how quickly you run, swim, and sprint. Blade affects how much damage you deal with blade weapons. Block is how much damage you mitigate when blocking. Blunt affects how much damage you deal with blunt weapons. Okay, so I look at this as slashing and piercing versus bludgeoning rather than blade versus blunt. That's just the D&D kind of background. But I think that that's probably a good way to just help me understand what it is. Blunt is how high you can get. I actually read that very seriously. I was like, how high you can get? Like... when you swing your weapon. Hand to hand, I do like the scrappiness, but I don't know how often we would be in hand to hand combat. That's the only reason I wouldn't take it. Yeah, swords and axes. Do we feel like we would be a sword kind of person? I know that we've had this blade for this whole time. But I think if we're going for our background of pit fighter, we would actually have blunt, not blade. Hand to hand is fun. Axes are blunt in this. You can see it in the photo. Yeah. Oh, right. That's for the blade is the thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the axe is in blunt instead of in blade. Because blade would be swords and that would be a dagger as well. What did you end up calling her? I just called her Clementine, but with a Y. I always knew that going into this, I wanted to name the character after me, but with a more medieval twist. And so I put it with a Y instead of an I for Clementine to make it a little bit more fantasy-esque. So original. I always knew what I was going with. No, I like it. I want to be a little kitty cat. Let's go hand to hand. So, do I choose a couple from each of them? Blade or blunt? I think that if we're going scrappy, we would go blunt. But at the same time, if we are a kitty cat, then it would be athletics. Vanilla more like it? Wow, the slander. I don't know why I can't go... Oh, we can go to the others. Okay, never mind. If I was going to build a cat... Oh, that's what mercantile... Oh, okay. Like a merchant. If I was building a cat... Affects your ability to move unseen, of course. Pickpocketing! Persuade listeners to like and trust you. That's fun. Light armor. Potions. Alteration. Breathe or walk on water. Open locks. Reduce encumbrance and shield yourself. Conjuration is summoning or turning the undead. Destruction is elemental damage. Illusion is charm, conceal, create light, silence, paralyze, command, and affect aggressivity. Mysticism. Absorb magic, reflect damage, dispel, move objects, sense life, reveal paths, and bind souls. That's kind of fun. Restore, fortify, and absorb attributes, cure diseases, and improve resistances. So is there any reason to have any magic as a major skill when I probably won't be a mage? If anything, I'll do like a little bit of restoration. I didn't miss me too much. Oh, always do. I don't mean to be too late returning. I might be finishing up theorizing some space-time traveling theories. What? Go get some rest, DK. Thank you so much for hanging out, you kind soul. Look, honestly, Clementine, I have met more cats with the name Clementine than I have met people. So I think that Clementine is a perfectly fine name for my Khajiit, okay? All right, call it confirmation bias if you will, but I'm just saying. Oh, golly. Okay, let's go back to kitty cat. So kitty cat wouldn't necessarily be these other than bare hands. Look, I'm enjoying myself, but I don't think I have any reviews at this point. It's beautiful. I love the art style so far. I like that it hasn't been filled with too much crap. But I am taking my time understanding it, and so therefore it's a little bit slow, but I think that's more a reflection of me, of the pacing rather than the game. I wonder what other Khajiits would say. Wait, not that one. That'd say alchemy. I don't think I have to worry about magic so much. Light armor, I do feel like is always a good thing to have if I am going light armor. Bows doesn't really feel like kitty cat. Honestly, if I saw a cute cat, I'd be like, here you go. Here's a little extra fishy for you. So it does make me think I should go mercantile. Affects your ability to persuade listeners to like and trust you. I'm a cat. Of course they would like and trust me. Affects your ability to use lockpicks to open locked doors and containers. I think we will go security because I imagine it like kitty cat claws. Lockpicking, let's add that. Yeah, exactly, Pseudonic. This is just all the beginning stuff, and then we'll get into the game well and truly afterwards. All skills go up, these go up quicker. Yeah, thank you, just for the reminder. I'm not too fussed, though. I think how I look at it is that these are the skills that I would be using the most often, and so I may as well ramp them up nice and quick so that I'm very good at them. Rather than ramping up things I wouldn't use because and creating like a balanced build. I think we highlight the stuff that we know we're going to be using anyway. I do like the idea of armorer. I don't know how much we'd use it. So athletics. What am I going to be? I think I need to choose either blade or blunt based on what style I'm going to be using. I know I'm not going to be blocking. That's just because of my playstyle. I'm very bad at blocking. So blade or blunt will definitely add, and then we have one more. So I'm happy with athletics, happy with bare hands just because claws. It's got it. We definitely won't be having heavy armor. I do like alchemy, but I always take so long to get around to it, and magic in general. So we may as well not worry about any of that just yet. Restoration maybe, but I think similarly of knowing that it will level up regardless, we won't put extra points in it. You got cat hands, not bear hands. Yeah, restoration's the only magic one that I would think to do because that is something I would potentially use, but it is whether or not I go... So I definitely will be going... I'm happy with acrobatics, security, and sneak because that just feels like a kitty cat. And then we can jump off and land on our feet, you know? That sounds correct. So I'm just trying to figure out whether I go restoration or if we put something in our speechcraft. Because I'm not going to go marksman, even if we do eventually get into stealth archer territory again. We won't do it at an increased rate. So I'm leaning towards, light armor, some sort of mercantile or speechcraft, or restoration. I think we'll forgo restoration because that's something that I know I won't be doing immediately. Like I won't be taking a ton of time doing it. So better deals and people listening to you. It doesn't feel quite right based... sometimes when, just for anyone's curiosity, if I ever struggle to make a decision, I have to remind myself that there's not necessarily right or wrong decisions if I'm not super metagamey or understanding of how the builds work very well. I haven't played a ton of video games that really truly capitalize on a lot of that stuff, so it's not natural for me. Sometimes I learn over time, but when I don't know how to metagame stats, I go, what makes sense from a roleplay perspective? We're a kitty cat. We've had a rough upbringing. We made it canon that we're a pit fighter, so a bit more scrappy. And so I don't think it makes sense to have the charm, right? What do you think about me being a kitty cat? Are you mad? Okay, if you guys can't see, my dog has just said hello. She doesn't want to hop up though. Yeah, I think so as well, Boba. I think we're gonna be playing for a while. In Oblivion, nothing is really OP or meta. You can break anything. Okay, sweet. But all the best at work, and we will probably see you afterwards. But yeah, I don't have anything on for tonight, so I think I want to play a lot a bit longer. As long as I can get some dinner. Siko, we'll see you later. So let's not go this. So therefore, restoration doesn't make sense for our background. So we will go light armor. And now we just have to decide if we are blade or blunt. I think that despite the fact that we have been swinging around a katana, I didn't realize. I've missed the opportunity for wordplay this whole time. Cat Anna. Of course we chose that one, but with a little bit of spoilers, the fact that we will have to drop our cat Anna. Boo! Boo! Come on now. I think I'm inclined to go blunt. I just feel like it works for our pretty kitty. The cat Anna. I like the idea of that pit fighter scrappiness. Like a mace or a... But swords are always fun too. Okay. Let's go back in time. Before we had public and DC... I mean, before we were caught in the underground pits. Just hand to hand? That's a possibility? Just our bear claws? I mean, our cat claws? Really? That we can... Well, I mean, it does have hand to hand. That feels so wrong. I kind of love it. Ooh. It would make sense. It's much more scrappy. I'm convinced. All right, let's do it. Let's just go hand to hand. Yeah, it feels right. Okay, and we got strength. We did get our point in strength, so fine. Let's do it. Let's stick to our claws. So now it's just about whether or not we think the kitty cat is good for restoration, or if we get a little bonus because of our feline prowess. Thanks, Pseudo Nick. Appreciate it. Hey, we'll find out. Oh, this is true. They are known for the traveling merchants. We can be the beginners. Your ability to get better deals when buying us. We could be the arbiters of the traveling merchants? We could intimidate everyone. Maybe that's why we get better deals. So it's not necessarily that we are like a good kitty and we schmooze. It's that we intimidate them into giving us better deals. You know, where it's like... And then over time, by the is where they learn different tactics. They should get a slight buff every time they sleep for an hour and call it a little cat nap. That's adorable. I don't think this works. So let's do it. Let's have mercantile. Those cats that sell stolen goods couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I like it. Let's do it. Lock it in. And we are... Oh, we get to name it. Oh, the customization, the possibilities. Oh, we have... Okay, so I may not have had a very original name for our adventurer, but can we think of something a little bit more punny for our specialization? Oh, sorry, not our specialization, our class. Cat fighter? I was thinking cat burglar, because then we steal goods and then we sell the goods. I didn't know they sell stolen goods because I sell them goods. Yeehaw. Cat Anna, call it Garfield. What are some other puns? Chitara? I do like cat burglar, but then the burglar doesn't really imply the pit fighter, which is where cat fighter comes in. We could just call it something like tiger, something rather. Yeah, with Thieves Guild, exactly. Claws. What did they call them? They had like cleric and stuff. A cattiator. That's kind of cute, like a gladiator. Okay, what does this look like? Acrobatics, athletics, hand-to-hand, light armor, mercantile, security, and sneak. I think cat burglar works, but the scrappiness. What are some pop culture? We have Catwoman. Yeah, Selena Kyle, exactly. That's what we could have called her. That could have been a cute name. I think if we had gone all black, then we could have called her Selena Kyle. That would have been adorable. Cat burglar doesn't quite feel right, but it's the closest I've got to anything in particular. Cuddly push. Oh, that's so cute, Kiwi man. I'm just getting the definition of cat burglar. A thief who enters a building by climbing to an upper story, which makes sense with our acrobatics and athletics. So I think that works. Agility and strength. So cat burglar works in that regard. And then the scrappiness is kind of our secondary nature. Purse snatcher. That's quite fun. I think we'll lock in cat burglar. Just because I can't think of anything else. Did I spell burglar right? I keep on reading burger. Pouncer. Ooh. A little pouncer. That's kind of fun. This doesn't matter. I am aware that this doesn't matter, but it is important to me. It helps really shape who we are, you know? Bouncer in boots. What would one consider Puss in Boots? They are a... What profession would you put Puss in Boots? A mercenary, maybe? No cat burgers. No, definitely not. Yeah, it is mercenary, isn't it? How do we feel about mercenary? Did they have an option for mercenary? If they don't have mercenary, that could be a good one. Oh, it's not letting me go back. Thief. They don't have mercenary. A personary. Blunt. The only thing that would make me more convinced about mercenary would be if we had blunt. Kind of a bard too. That's a good point, Doug. I mean, I'm happy to go mercenary. It doesn't feel... Because then you'd get the deals and stuff. Oh, hiccup. No, I've got it. It's still here. It's still there. I like southpaw. It's a cat pun on a boxing term. Southpaw. Let me get the definition on southpaw. Ooh, bounty hunter. Bounty hunter. Now we might be onto something. Okay, southpaw. What does it mean if you're a southpaw? I don't want the film meaning. It's just left-handed, okay. And left-handed is sinister. No stress, Dalter. Shadow paws, that's so cute. I like bounty hunter. Bounty hunt. Oops, boundary. Bounty hunter. Bounty hunter. That would make sense with the desire for making deals with coinage and whatnot. And then bounty, we can be going into dungeon crawling, so we lockpick and get into that kind of stuff. Bounty hunting doesn't always have to necessarily mean people, but when it is, we can beat them up. And... What's like a Tomb Raider called? Like Indiana Jones and Lara Croft. They are Tomb Raiders, right? Archaeologists, supposedly. Will you try and treasure hunter? Yeah. Grave robbers. I'm tossing up between bounty hunter and treasure hunter. Let's lock in bounty hunter because I think that it works very well. Maybe there is some nuance, but bounty hunter works. Otherwise we're just gonna be here for even longer. So lock it in. Yes, we will create the bounty hunter class, and that just sounds cool already. I like it. I'm happy. Let's fix our ears and be a bounty hunter. Oh. And now we hit continue. Yes, I want to select the class. There we go.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins.
All right, tell yourself that, Boris. Okay, so after the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey.
That is what the Emperor said. That is a good point.
Weynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Got it. Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
Well, this seems like my first job as a bounty hunter. What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows
Aww.
you. You'd better get moving.
Make sure that no one desecrates it.
By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword.
That's
I'll
fine.
see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Here you go. But that's okay, because now I got them hands. I'm gonna keep... Now that was a tiger if I ain't ever heard one. And maybe I haven't. But this is our kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. Can we get in the light a little bit more? Oh. I swear it's for the underground pit fightings, not public indecency. I swear. It's not... It's not public indecency, I promise! That's not why I ended up in jail! We are not combating these accusations. Yeah, my knees! It's just easier for me to run around. They call it Puss in Boots, not Puss in Pants. Gah. It's like you don't even know. Where's my lawyer? Anyway, this is our kitty cat. They got the little tiger stripes, as you can see. Did you forget to equip pants? No, we just don't have any, okay? It's not my fault that they gave me a cuirass and a cute ass. Well, sorry. Fine, we'll put our sackcloth pants back on. Everyone says fine. If that'll make you happier, we'll put our prison clothes. We'll be confined if that is what you ask of me. Hey, Boris, what's that over there? Hey, look over there. What's that? Bruh, look over there. Okay.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
But look over there, though. But, like, look over there. Stop. Look over there. Look, Boris.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Thank you for the follow. Okay, what about Glenroy? Do you care about him? Apparently not. You care about Renault and putting his blade in the hall of the blades. Doesn't seem like you care much about Glenroy. Huh? Huh? That is the impression I am getting. So we've been here before, right? This is the one that is barred. Oh, this is the one that is barred. Okay. So we have been given the key from Boris and we can head out. I really thought that... Oh, this way. Hey, how you going? Hit him with a flame bolt? No, he was too kind. It was because of him we were not attacked by the guards, so I feel like that would be a little bit rude. Ah, there we go. And now, let's get to it. Ooh. Too woke? How is a game from 2006 too woke? Anyway. Anyway, okay. The same gate I thought was locked, frick. It didn't open when I tried to open it, okay? That's not on me. So, we are still in the dungeon. But at least there are no dragons. I do wonder if I have any dragon blood. That would be intriguing. Oh. Okay, well that didn't work. Let's get them claws out. And what are these? Why am I not giving one of these? Oh, okay. I was pushing the wrong button. Okay. What are these? There we go. Now the pit fighter is returning. We don't have to... Oh. We just needed to get back to our roots. Yeah, it's because I'm used to other game buttons, aka Skyrim. That I was potentially hitting the wrong thing, but we got there. We got there in the end. Oopsies. Oh, hello there. This one. Ooh, I like the undercut. That was very fancy. This is where we came from. This is got secrets. Jeez. It definitely did have secrets. Flour? Do I need flour? No. Yeah. Of course we have blood in our hands. We're badass. We're bad kitty, you know. And you can throw hands, but my goodness. More like my goddess. Ayo. There are likely many with a dragon blood who simply never have the opportunity to discover. Ooh, okay, alright. Your character is not the dragonborn. Gotcha. Tenko. You can do fancy moves if you hold down attack. Yes, yeah, okay. I saw that I did a power attack, but the thing is I kept on pressing my right click instead of my left click, and so that's why I wasn't doing anything, but we will not be making that mistake again. See, this is all so very, like, it looks beautiful. It looks immersive without needing to be hyper realistic. I really like it. I like the style. Ooh. Butterfly. Oh, hello there. Hey-ya! Okay. We gotta work on our hey-yas. We're a bit rusty, I think is the problem. We haven't been back to the pits in a while. Like, look at that. Oh my... Can we just have a moment of appreciation of this light at the end of the tunnel? And that Elder Scrolls symbol, that is very cool. That is very, very cool. Yeah, we gotta chase that rat, of course. Can't foost radar, but we will punch the mess out of a motherfucker. Damn straight. Okay, so edit identity, we are happy with. We are happy with that. We are happy with our birth sign as... Oh, now that we are a bounty hunter, are we still happy with thief as our birth sign? I think we are. So I'm not feeling like we have to change that. Class we're definitely happy with. Yes, thief still seems good. Identity is our appearance, so we are happy with that. I remember the original looking just as good. That's so sweet. No, I always look at it like remasters. If you think back on what you remember it looking like, the remaster plays on that nostalgia rather than what it actually looked like. Your build's legit? I think we go for it then. Let's exit. It is the sewer. Wait, you guys were correct. It is a prison sewer. Ah! I love this symbol so much. Like every time they have had this, even from the opening screen, from the trailer, from this here. Something about it is very simplistic, but at the same time kind of like off, uncanny, uneasy. And that makes me very intrigued. And especially because we know that this is the symbol of the entire game. Like it's even down there in the right corner. Hi there. The sewers, sorry, are quite extensive. I think it is still loading, is it? We good? Even the music stopped playing. I hope it's okay. I don't see anything that I can click on. Yeah, it just feels evil, like corrupted, I think is a better word. No, I think it's just loading. It's still figuring things out. Probably just rendering. Oh, there was a little movement. Birds. Let it render, let it cook. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. I feel like I am seeing the outside for the first time in years. Quest completed. Okay, so we have our direction to Weynon Priory. We can walk there or open the world map to fast travel. I think I want to walk. You can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. Wow. Oh my goodness. And this was the great. This is wonderful. Wow. Butterfly. The music as well. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. That must be the tower. And then what are these? And this beautiful little light at the end of the dock. I want to cry. This is gorgeous. Oh. Why am I so full of like melancholy? This is beautiful, wonderful. So that's where the sewer was. 1500 is that footsteps? It looks like footsteps. That's fun. And then we can just go any which direction. Sideways cave. The birds chirping, the butterflies flapping. I feel like, okay. I do have to side tangent. Anyone who knows me from my Just Chatting streams, this is nothing new, but if you guys have only tuned in for the gameplay, welcome to what you would normally see. First things first, let's thank Fozzie Bear! Thank you for the 14 months.
Woo to 14 months of supporting Clem.
Very much appreciated, you kind soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looks like my PC is struggling with the water ripples a little bit. So let's put it up here. Okay, so my little side tangent. I learned a new word, and I love learning new things. And a big part of what I love doing for the Just Chatting streams and just my streams in general is passing on some of that knowledge. And sometimes you guys do the same for me. And it's one of my favorite pastimes, not just for streaming, but just in life in general. I love being curious. I love learning. And one of the words, this feels similar to that. It's called anamoia. Anamoia is basically a nostalgia for a time that you never experienced. So nostalgia being these sentimental, fond memories of an simpler time or an easier time or a rose-tinted glasses kind of scenario when you were young, when you didn't have to worry about bills, when you didn't have to worry about these things. But this word, anemoia, A-N-E-M-O-I-A, is basically that feeling of nostalgia even if you didn't experience it yourself. And so, for example, a desire for maybe a previous decade where it's like, those were the good times. If only I was a flower child in the 70s. That kind of feeling of that's when the better times were rather than now. Anemoia. And I almost feel like that is what I am experiencing in a way of just this fondness and this sentimentality for something that I never experienced, but now I get to experience it here. Like, I feel like the memories are flooding back, but that's not true. It's simply not true. I just feel... I feel serenity. Yeah, and there's a reason why I chose that decade, Gas. Come on. Yeah, seeing the love, exactly. This desire for it to truly be recrafted, remastered, brought back to life. Memory, all alone as a Khajiit. Perfection. Ooh, look at that wall. Is that where we have to go? Oh, that's scary. Wait. That must be where the Emperor was based, because we saw that in the cutscene. Ooh. I love the birds. I love seeing everything in the distance. I don't know how good my PC is in terms of rendering, but just seeing the possibilities of things that you can explore. I don't think they do as good a job with this in Skyrim. I feel like Skyrim is more based on finding the actual caves and then the intrigue being inside the cave or inside a ruin, for example. Whereas here, it feels like I can see the statue in the background. I can see these stone pillars, and I can see this massive tower on the top of a peak. What is this? What is that guy? Is he gonna attack me? Let's go say hi. Oh, thank you, Nova. Thank you so much. Oh no, they are gonna attack me. This is the sideways cave? Whoa! All right, time to show out. Ooh, show these claws. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting a little bit dizzy. It's an imp! Ugh. And a mud crab. Okay, we got the imp down. Mud crab. Oh, we're eating good tonight. I'm gonna take them goals. That imp goal. Impressive. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now I suspect I can go on an immediate side quest. Can I take the butterfly? I love all the colors of the butterflies. Okay, we cannot take the butterfly. So we can go on an immediate side quest into the Side Waves cave. They're part of my street cred. I legitimately kept them on because I thought they looked badass. So it's fashion, darling. You wouldn't understand. An important crabversary. Do you know you're dropping frames? I did not know that, Brewmeister, but if that is happening, we can fix some things up. I think the camera is okay. Maybe the game isn't so much. So let me know, because we had set up our settings nice and early, and we decided that we'll wait into it in the game true and proper before we change anything. This is so pretty. Ooh. Ooh. What is that? I don't know what the vignette is. that is around the screen. Oh, it just looks like when I'm ducking down. Here and there a little bit. Oh. Krabby! Get out of here. A spoon. Why do you have a spoon? It's a bandit, you think? Well. There. Wait! Wait! Friend! Friend!
Bleed to death.
Why? Can you not see? We are one. Well, I guess I'm not gonna start singing the We Are One song. I could take all their I didn't compare. Are we over encumbered? Not yet. Let's compare. Our rough leather cuirass is the same. Whoa! Okay. And then belted braces? What are those? Belted berets. I don't know what that is changing. Do we have pants this time? I can't tell if we have pants. Accept my love, damn it. Catastrophic indeed. I can't tell. I took my pants off again? Yeah, it's really starting to make sense. No, this is fine. It's just like a dress. I swear. My lawyer will tell you as such. It's a dress. You wouldn't wear pants, maybe stockings under your dress, would you? But I don't have any proper pants. You know what? That's okay. We're allowed to appreciate our lack of pants. Although our boots are... Oh no, they're fine. Greaves? Okay, do we have greaves? Wait! My badass... my badassery! Okay, we're gonna keep our badassery on for a little bit longer. We will sacrifice one armor for our street cred. The name xClementine, the thief, a brawler, taker of loot, bounty hunter, unwearer of pants, and unaware of pants. Okay, I think that we definitely are going to have to change some of our settings. Damn it! I wanted to push them into the fire, not me go into the fire. Whoa! This bowman is very, very impressive. Okay, huntsman leather pants. See, no armor benefit. Therefore, we leave it. So, let's do a little quick save. And then let's do a little edit of our settings, because then that can help with our frames. Is sound okay at least? People have been trying to convince me to get a new PC, but I have to decide if I'm moving cities before I decide on getting a new PC. We'll just drop it down and see if that helps. Okay, and then apply changes. Okay, slightly less pretty, but hopefully better. Looks like such a demanding game. I think I'd struggle streaming it. That's the thing, is like my PC is actually very good with the games, but it struggles with streaming and the game. That is more so the issue that I find. Immortal Blood by Anonymous. The moons and stars were hidden from sight, making that particular quiet night especially dark. The town guard had to carry torch... Wait, 13 pages? Do I really want to read 13 pages? I mean, yes, but do you guys want me to read 13 pages? I just wanted to check it before we dropped it, but I think we might have to. Because, like, on my end, it's fine. But I know I can see there we go. On the stream end when it struggles. So we might have to just accept. We might have to accept the limitations, but we are better with the frame rate now, at least. I'm here for the lore. Alright, let's have a little look around the area a bit more. Whee! Ooh, that is fascinating. Yeah, leans into more of the cartoony style. That's a good way of looking at it. It's still very pretty. I think you can just see it in the textures of the grass now, hey. So we just have something a little bit more stylistic. How about that? I still like it. This is what we have to deal with if we are going to live stream it. And maybe one day, especially if we end up moving cities. That's funny, Cactus. No stress, Allison. Thank you so much for hanging around. Appreciate you. We will see you next time. Okay, so we have Vilverin discovered. An Alade well. You draw power from the well. What power? But what power? Whose power? Okay, so that's the details of our inventory. I can see the symbol up here. Go to magic. Thank you. Is there some sort of... oh, here we go. Fortify Magicka. So this is basically increasing our magic. So maybe not super useful at this exact moment. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, more magic temporarily. We're learning. We can't know everything straight off rip. I wonder what happens if I activate it again. Oh, hello. Do I dare go in? I would definitely dare take that. So now beginneth the journey. There seems to be something nasty over there. Is it coming right for me? Is it a mud crab again? Ah! It is! That was a good one too. Maybe I can try and practice using my magic now. Magic. Heal minor wounds. So that is just on, and so I can simply heal. Cool! Well, that was easy. I'm gonna go see what's in this boat. A crab that can move forward. We actually did a little bit of learning about crabs simply yesterday. The soldier crab. One of those crabs that can move forward, and certainly does. And most crabs can move forward. They just move faster sideways. But soldier crab, they're coming right for you. Thank you, Jenna. Appreciate it. Pants, who needs them? Certainly not I. I can hear... Ooh, Julie Brooks. Yeah, they're... Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Seeking your roots. I've recovered a sprig of Nirn root. A plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city in the Cyrodiil... In Cyrodiil, sorry. And then I can make it my active quest. Okay, cool. Well, I don't think we need that to be the active quest. That's just do it when you see an alchemist. Another crab. I'm gonna get the jump on this crab. Hey! I thought cats were meant to have good depth perception. There we go. Oh, golly. I want to know what the tower is. What's up here? A nice little bridge. Cats, yes. You not so much. You know what? Fair. Ooh, is that a little wolf or a boar? What are those? Let's go say hi to the animals. Are they deer or are they something else? I think they are. They're just whitetails. That's so cute. And what are you? Are you friend or foe? Ow! Ah! That's what you get, Wolfie. I don't feel so bad about punching wolves when I'm a cat. It's a catty dog world out here. And this is one of the few times where I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Who'da thunk? It just took me embracing being another animal. Now it's just like, yeah, we all out here. It's all about the controlling of territory. Timberwolves? That makes me slightly concerned. Ooh! That's an odd little podium. Let's go check that out. Oh, but we're so close to here. I won't do everything. But we'll have a little nosy. It's really trying to push his pants agenda on the free-spirited Clem. Exactly. It's not fair. Fort Urasek. You're a sec. Got him. Sack. Right. Okay. Apparently. Oh. What's going on here? Who summoned you? A conjurer's scamp. Well, scram! That was cool. I can't pick up anything. Where's the conjurer, though? And what does it keep on trying to suggest for me to pick up? Nothing? Okay. Is that the best you can do, Mr. or Ms. Conjurer? Are they inside? What is a caliper? And then is this a whole door? Okay, so this is potentially a full side quest, maybe? Why are you a one-punch woman? That's my background. That's all I know how to do. I am cat. Hear me meow. It's effective, is it not? They're a misc item. That does what? That's so exciting. Enjoy your horsey. Enjoy your horsey, Kiwi man. Where the heck is the conjurer? Absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe we can sell it. We can swindle someone. What a little trickster. No, I'm looking for the oh my gosh. Yeah, not so insert insult here. Huh? Ooh, some blue suede shoes. Yeah. I sure showed you. Weep. Conjure these. You see, you guys are so much better than me. Conjure these hands, nerd. I like that. That's fun. Who's braying at me? Shall we go into the fort? Or shall I go do at least one quest? I feel like we should at least do one quest. I was just getting distracted by all the pretty things. You can do whatever. The freedom. It's overwhelming. Oh yeah, I wanted to go check that out at very least. Maybe we can go in over there. Can we do some fishing? Oh, I hear some nearn. Nearn. Excellent. You should extract the loot always. Did I not? I got most of their stuff. I just didn't take their robes. It is I who is derobed. That is my shtick. I can't just simply be taking the pants off everyone, otherwise they won't know me. Clementine, the unwearer of pants. It's my whole thing. Oh, 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 we lost some frames. Oh. We good? I think we're good. Protect the weak. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Who? Stender? Did I do it? Can I own... Oh, let's look at our magic perhaps again. I think it... Oh, there we go. Heart of Stender. So now we have fortifying endurance. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, it's that aura effect, isn't it? The taker of pants. Ooh, I do like the ring of that. All shall be pantsless. So we are more tigeressy. So we are okay to swim. That is what we have decided. Let's head towards the waypoint. It might be a little ways away, but I think that will help us just kind of find how cats and dogs still don't get along. Ah, look at this. So pretty. So pretty. What have we got up here? Big old deer. I feel like we're being super loud. I like the fact that I can stop moving and it go down. Hungry kitty! Okay, we gotta work on that one punch. I feel a little bit bad about that one. That felt a little bit rude. Hi, Simply. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? There's a breed of Khajiit that are basically giant tiger size that run on all fours. Bipedal Khajiit ride them into battle? I am imagining like a saber-toothed Khajiit. Yeah, it survives another day. Okay, so we've got some more shrines, or we've got heaps around the place. Whatever you call these, podiums. Got a big old bridge over there. There seems to even be a citadel right in the distance. But we will focus on this citadel first. There's 17 different Khajiit breeds. Some are drastically different. Fascinating. Okay. And then ours is the Cathay breed. Cathay. Well, it doesn't look like we are getting over there. But let's use our sprint, our agility. I do feel really, really fast. I like that a lot. I hope that increases our agility and athletics. We fast. Look at that. We covered like 200 meters without a sweat. No problem at all. Huge area. Are those just regular rocks, or are they... There's something fishy about them, I'm sure. Whoa, okay. I didn't realize how much lore there is on Khajiit. That's fun. I like it. I'm learning so much already. Okay, how are we going? Yeah, we're tracking. Big bridge. Big bridge! And farm! And people? For scritchy scratches? Horses! Hi, horsies! Brewmeister, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Restita, hello.
Yeah. Restita Statlivia.
Restita, sorry.
I work at the Chestnut Handy Stables.
Hi.
Have you seen our horses wandering around?
Oh,
No? Okay.
no.
It's just that they're missing.
I mean, you have a lot here.
The feed bag isn't fancy, but it fills you up.
Okay, so they were looking for better feed? Is that what you're
We
implying?
stable horses for folks in the Imperial City. We'd sell horses too, except we can't seem to keep track of them.
Is that right? Okay, so we have to try and find your horses? What is this? In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Do not take too long, because the character's disposition is steadily falling. Whoa, okay, what is this? When you hover over each possible action, the character's face shows their reaction to it. It can be love, like, dislike, or hate. Their disposition increases if you select a loved or liked action, and decreases if you select a disliked or hated action. Okay, the potential gain or loss is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with actions the person likes. Try select emptied wedges when they are aligned with actions he doesn't like.
All right.
What am I trying to persuade them with? Yes, I'm completely new. I've never played this before. So I am very unfamiliar. So we can bribe, and that will give them a happy disposition. I don't know what I'm trying to persuade them with. Let's just go neutral. Surely they haven't spoken to anyone in a while, so I think that they will like
Don't
us
talk such
admiring
rot.
them. Okay, let's try a joke
What a
then.
dumb joke. You win this one.
Can I do it again? No. Boast?
Such adventures. How I envy you.
Well, she doesn't like me because of the envy. Oh, thank you, Lexicon. Well, that was odd.
I'm not impressed.
You know what? I admire your candid behavior at very least. I don't know what I
Not
was
all.
trying to persuade them of, though. That's the only thing. That's what I'm confused by. I don't really understand what I was trying to achieve. I can't even break into their sala. Am I gonna try and find a horse for them? Do I get to keep the horse? Are you? You are more friendly. I like you.
I'm Brayless Gowie. and
Hello,
no,
Brayless.
We don't sell horses, but we do eat well.
Why do
The
they keep
stables are
on
owned by
really
an orc,
harping
and,
that
you know,
home?
Orcs and horses.
Don't really understand what they're getting at. That's Brad Pitt. I see it. Actually, it looks like my cousin, to be honest.
Bo Thiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Ooh, a weird machine. So, do these just get picked up naturally now? Like, will I have that on the map, or is that something for me to have to write down and remember? I can see Ethan Hawke, yeah. The logic behind these speech is almost non-existent. Okay.
Sure, some folks here think horses are for riding. Then again, some of us are orcs. Snap Grabura, she prefers eating stew to riding horses.
I mean, fair enough. There's plenty of meat on them, right? I guess we can go in. Planet! Hello! 43 months is insane, my guy. Thank you so very much. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And at tier 2 as well, you kind soul. Very much appreciated. Matt auto-pinned for some quests. Okay, very good. If I take things in here, is it considered stealing?
Yes?
Nothing. Okay. It's pure insanity. I'll look at it later. So here are some of the objects that we have found. And then we have where we're going. So I think we can auto travel here. But then I don't know if it is going to pick up on anything else. So we've got a few things going on. The map is cute. Morrowind, Skyrim, that's fun. Hammerfell, Valenwood, Elsewhere. That's where I'm from. Black Marsh. I like that. That's really cool. So, I guess Oblivion or where this is set is right in the middle of it all. That's really cool. Okay, it turns red if it's stealing. Blackwood. Cool. Okay, so we're all up in here. I can't really see if... Oh, that's how we zoom right in. Can't really see if any of those things have auto-populated, but I'm not too fussed about it just yet. What was that? What? Was that just a horse shaking its head? I hope it was. Oh, it's so pretty here. So this is the Plaza District, but I think that it's probably better to keep heading towards the red marker. Can we get on the bridge? I think we can. Ooh. Oh, come on. I can land on my feet. What do you mean? Hey, increasing our fortification, our restoration a little bit. Well. Whoa! That's a big moon! Oh my gosh, and an aurora! Wow! Oh, and it's appearing over there as well. It's a space station, retro. The moon. No, it's rising. It's rising. What do you mean? It looks so good. I'm blown away. So it looks like we're heading there. Ooh. Got a little glitch there. And then with the tower there. Wow, that's insanely close. Big grinning face on the other side. That sounds terrifying. I'm imagining the sun from the Teletubbies, so I really, really don't want it to have a face. Okay, so now we are in Way. The Weynon Inn. Sure, let's go have a look in there. This is one you do backflips of. I like that. Wait, I need a little cookie. Looks a little dreary in here, but let's just sneak around before we do anything crazy. Ooh. So we could be a little bit cheeky. Why not? Start learning how this works. Okay, so they fall at different rates. So I basically have to find the longest one. How does this work? So sometimes it will fall faster than other times. How do I choose which one to do? Is it not possible to do, oh, do I hit space when oh. Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought that I had to get all 4 of them before hitting space. Okay, all right. So we can do it. That makes it easier. Oh, but if it breaks, then both of them go down. Oh, now we are learning. Ah! That is tough. It's like a reaction game. And so sometimes it will be faster than others. I am a noob. I'm learning. That's the whole point. Damn, we lose lockpicks real quick, hey? It is hard. That is a good point. I think I might have to give up on this. All right. I accept defeat this time. Yeah, I just, you know, I wanted to test it, test the limits. And we did.
So, what brings you here today?
One moment. I have to get the name that I am thinking of. Bear with me. Hold, pause.
So, what brings you here today?
Jennifer Coolidge. So, what brings you here today? Well, it's funny you should ask, Jennifer.
Welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine?
Hey, maybe less of the vibe now that we get a close-up, but nonetheless. What are some rumors you've heard lately?
I don't like you and don't want to talk to you.
How is that a rumor? She's doubling down with that eye contact as well. Damn, I guess rumors gotta start somewhere, and sometimes they're true. That really hurt my feelings. Can we, like, intimidate her or something? Bartering? Persuading?
Yes, actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel.
And you're purposely
But one
not
vintage
going to give
continues
them to
elude
me, I'm guessing.
Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection.
Well,
Say, that gives me an idea.
what?
You look like the adventuring type.
I
If
guess
you can
so.
retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll
Well,
gladly pay you well.
It's so
All I
funny
know
you
about
say
them is
that,
they're found in the many
Nerissa.
fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil.
It's so funny that you asked that. But I don't like you. So why would I do it? You know?
Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
Money? Sell myself and my values?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need.
What? What do I
You need
need?
something special?
Is it
Check
Shadow
out my
Banish
wares.
wine?
You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
Okay, if you say so. How do I look at it? Where are your wares? What are you showing me?
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I
Okay.
hear they're always looking for recruits.
Well, that's good to know, but what happened to these wares of
What?
you? Do you just want me to pickpocket you? What is the implication here? Okay, so we can bribe, but then we lose some of our money. So I don't really... They just have these... Is this implying good stuff?
You're a big fat liar. Oh, please. I like you too. I like that a lot.
I don't understand. I'm getting whiplash.
Sorry.
You should be. I was getting whiplash. Okay,
Walk always in the shadow of
I don't know
Sithis.
how to buy any of your stuff, but I'm glad that you like me too.
Trouble?
Sort of. I
The Emperor
guess.
is dead.
How do
So
you
are
know
his
that?
heirs. We are a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
Hey, they did their best. Yeah, see, I
Farewell,
don't
citizen.
quite understand the talking just yet. Oops. Why am I slow? There we go.
Welcome back, traveler.
I don't like you. Oh, okay. So this is where we would potentially sleep. Or that's where she sleeps. But I don't want to give you my money, so goodbye. Look, that is the tactic that I would typically employ, but I don't know how to employ it just yet. Certain interactions work on better on different people. You want to get it so the lower circle of the bad dispositions and the big ones are on the good ones. There we go. So, ooh, that's fun. I love the lighting. Look at the shadow as well. What attention to detail. And then you can still see the lights on the docks as well. Okay, so we've just arrived here. And now we can keep heading towards, well, whichever way. Hey, why does that have claw marks on it? Oh. Fascinating. Why is that? So we have to head to Chorrol. And technically, I think we can, how does that work? I don't think this is working very well. I think we can travel, but I have been enjoying running around to see more of the world. Khajiit breeds aren't determined by... Okay, one moment. What do you
Hail,
want me to
citizen.
speak about?
I speak for the Emperor.
Oh, you're
Or
so
at least I
mysterious. Okay, have you heard any rumors?
Truth is, the Legion doesn't know who was behind the Emperor's murder.
Well, I saw some
We've already
Dawn
ruled out the
assassins, if
Dark
that
Brotherhood.
helps.
So is this something?
Well, thank goodness it wasn't
worse?
them. Worse?
We'll see.
I really don't understand how this works. Okay, so basically, we want all the good things on one side. So let's admire them.
Not now. Not
Oh.
later. Not ever.
Okay. So they don't like that. Do you like jokes?
What a dumb joke.
You don't like jokes. Okay, what if I tell you about my time in the
My
pits?
life is drab and wretched by comparison.
Damn straight. And if
You
we
win
coerce.
this one.
I'm still
Excellent.
so confused. I still don't understand, but we'll
Move
work
on.
on it later. Okay, fine. I'll move along. See, our speechcraft did increase, so that is at least useful. He likes boasting. My life is drab. So this fun Khajiit fact is Khajiit breeds aren't determined by like their family or anything like that. Your breed is based on the phase of the moon. That's so cute. Aww. Meow. I keep on hearing that noise and I can't tell if it makes it feel like it's going to be dragon wings. And then it never is. But I guess that's just the Skyrim effect, perhaps. I'm getting a little, like, dragon? Dwagon? Ooh. Oh. Where? Oh, there's just flowers. I thought that they might be something growing off the stone. Fort Nickel. That's not where we wanted to go, is it? No, it's definitely not. It's just in front of our waypoint. Is there anyone we can punch up around here, though? Ooh, what's all this, then? Oh, just a deer. Nothing too crazy. Oh, dear. bonk. Oh, that did not work. So that is some of the dungeon crawling side of things that, although I have yet to go into any of them, I am making assumptions that it will have more on the other side. I do wonder if sleeping would be a good idea. A battered stool. Torn sack of grain. Doesn't seem like anyone has left anything interesting around here. How are you liking the game so far? I am liking it. I feel like I haven't done enough to really understand what I should be experiencing, but I am okay with that. I feel like I am at least exploring somewhat aimlessly, but in a way that I am fine with. So, like, it's fine. The game is fine. I am intrigued by a lot of how the skills work as well. But in the meantime, I think we got to get to this marker before I can have a full, well thought out opinion, because we haven't done enough
Damn rats, always skirting around in the shadows.
to understand what's going on. Well, that was a sneaky sneak. Hello, it me, a rat.
Where are you? Well,
No!
look who we got here.
Okay, am I allowed to save scum? Am I allowed to save scum? Am I allowed? I mean, I quick saved for a reason, right? I wanted to practice pickpocketing. Do I have to? We have to make a decision. We have to make a decision. Are we going to be save scummers, or do we accept everything as they happen? What's the decision? This will make our decision from here on out. Save scum. We're gonna be filthy pickpock save scummers. Eep. Accept this one at least. Okay, all right. Oh,
Let's get this over with.
okay. If you insist, if you want some of these hands, then you can certainly taste the knuckle sandwich with a little extra side of claw. You can roleplay as a save scummer. Laced leather pants? Well, I dare say. No, thank you. For game-breaking bugs, yes. For stinking pickpockets, take the L. Okay, well, you know what? We'll try and stay true to... Oh, because we hadn't made any decisions on how we were going to play this. I save scum for the possibility of it, or I quick save for the possibility of it. But I think that instead of just reloading anytime just to increase a skill, despite it being a perfectly acceptable way of participating, I think we will lose a few frames. Hello? Everything okay? Can you hear me still? I think you can. Oh, good. Very good. Very good. So, ooh. No, maybe not all good. Haha, very funny, guys. So what I was going to say, just to finish the thought, is that we will accept every result as is. That is the decision that I have made. Accept as is. Can we... We're almost there. Do we go through here or do we go a different direction? I think we can go through here. Ooh. It sounds good if I could hear. So I think that we might have to look at our settings a little bit because we definitely are dropping frames. Unless you really, really, really don't like the result. We'll see. We'll find out. Are we thinking it's rendering, maybe? Oh, this poor goblin. I'm thinking that maybe it is loading up and rendering something, and that's where the performance issues are.
Your life.
Why does it always have to be another one of me? It feels like we could just get along. Please, I don't have any money.
Why does this one always have to get the beggars?
Oh. Well, that worked out. At least we didn't have to kill one of our own kind. I'm okay with this result. We will let them live. You know. Almost finished my cookie. It's pretty bad, guys. Why does he attack when I say that to him? Maybe it's because I'm a Khajiit, so he chose to believe me. So we're fine in the pause screen. We're so close, though! Yeah, it's got to be the speech level and whatnot. Okay, power through, power through. Come on, little PC. You can do it. It doesn't feel very hot. I think I might just have to look at my OBS settings more so than my... I think I have to look at my OBS settings rather than my game settings. Because I find that that is often where I have issues, even in low performance games. I think there must be something on my other settings side where the game is fine, but the OBS and the rate there is where I'm struggling more so. If I stay really still, then it just looks like the game is dropping as opposed to me. Just a little bit of personality, you know how it is. Hey, we'll push through, and then before the next stream I'll look at some of the settings. See, there's that noise again. Oh wow, look at the moon and the stars. So we'll push through, and then I'll look at the settings, and hopefully next time it'll not be so bad. Bad to the bone. Oh, I've arrived at Weynon Priory. Now I must take the amulet of kings to Joffre. Gets choppy when lots happen. I think yeah, see, even just then, anytime I pause something, it's okay. But then we move, and then we have some struggles. So let's at least try to get to Joffre, shall we? Oh, inside. Let's go. See, but on the loading screens, I think we're okay again. So it must be the rendering.
Excuse me.
That's
Can
what
I
I
help
was
you?
thinking as
Are you
well.
looking for Prior Maberel or Joffrey?
Maybe. I must speak to Joffrey. Honesty is sometimes the best policy.
I think he's sleeping, but it must be important. Go ahead upstairs and wake him.
Oh, well. Thank you, brother. That is very kind. Imagine if I was just like, hey, do you like me? Yes, no, maybe. This was really, really important. What if I was a stalker? He was very trusting. Very, very trusting. Okay, not you. You can stay sleeping. Oh, you're not sleeping. Okay, alright, just sussing out what's going on. Hey, you!
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
I brought... You know what? The Emperor sent me.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I know something. I do. You know what? I was there when he died.
You better explain yourself. Now.
Well, he gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Here you go.
By the 9. This is the Amulet of Kings.
I told you.
Who are you? How did
Well,
you get this?
Me and the Emperor
What do you
go
know
back
of the Emperor's
way
death?
back. Like a few hours. Let's share the last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you.
Thank goodness. It must
Only
be
the
that
strange
speechcraft.
destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
That's what I was saying. Who is the Prince of Destruction? Close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Let's ask what this means.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion.
Oh, okay.
But the mortal
well,
world
thank you
is
for answering
protected
both
from the
of my
danger of
questions
Oblivion
before
by
I even
magical
asked them.
barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us
I'm
then?
not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation.
Well,
The Amulet of Kings is ancient.
let's get another
Saint Alicia
Emperor
herself
then.
received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power.
And
When an
now
emperor is
I
crowned,
have it.
He uses the amulet to light the dragon
never mind.
fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in
That
centuries.
doesn't sound like a good
It may
thing.
be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
Okay. Well, the Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence.
That's why I'm here.
Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades.
No way!
One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket.
Aww.
Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe.
And you know
He never told me
where
anything
that
else
is?
about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress.
That's sweet.
Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne.
Well,
If he
who's
yet
to
lives.
say if they are illegitimate? Okay, they're just hidden. They were just hidden. Okay, where can I find them? Tell me. You can trust me.
His name
right?
is Martin.
Oh my God, he
serves
can trust
Akatosh
me.
in the chapel in
Wow.
the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go
I
to
honestly
Kvatch
wasn't
and find him
expecting
at
that.
once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger.
Like, what if I am
And
one of the
please,
assassins?
Let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I
Why,
can.
thank you, Joffrey. I really didn't think he was just gonna tell me. I could be an assassin. I could be an assassin. We haven't decided our path yet. Okay, so now we can ask a whole bunch of questions. What's Boris's deal? What's
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard.
Are they,
I am glad
are
to hear
they
that he survived,
good?
but I fear he will take the
Are they
Emperor's death
cool?
particularly hard.
Why? Because he feels guilty? You gave him the amulet, doesn't that make you a good guy? Not if I stole it off the Emperor. You know? Ash, and got him. Tell me more about Martin.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son.
Well,
You need to find him at once and bring him
technically,
safely back
we
here.
also didn't... Well, you also didn't know that. You're just assuming. And I am assuming. Tell me about the Elder Council.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition.
Oh, there's definitely going to be a bad
Chancellor
guy
Akato
on the
heads
council.
the Elder Council, and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now.
And are
But
the bad
blades
guy.
answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Okay, so does that mean the blades won't follow the council?
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades.
Damn, that's
We
badass.
serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron.
Tell us.
You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword.
Gotcha.
Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Gotcha. Okay, I will hush hush. Everything is hush hush. What about the dragonfires?
The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One.
That makes
The
sense.
dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor.
And then
His
we light them
successor
again.
then lights
Yeah.
them anew upon ascending to the throne.
Cool.
With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in
Yes,
centuries.
you did say that, but I suppose it is quite unusual, so I can forgive you for repeating yourself. So about this amulet, can I have it back?
It will be safest here with me.
Ah, okay,
When
fair
you
enough.
return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Good thing I asked. Good thing I asked. What about Mehrunes Dagon?
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races.
Well,
he was involved with
he
Jagar
sounds like a
Than's
bit of a
plot against the
douchebag.
Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
What's their motivations? Ah, destruction. Figured that one out nice and quick. About that assistance, though.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Epic. All right. I will open it if you do not open it. Okay, cool. Leather greaves. Ugh. This pants propaganda. Fine. Shall we go the leather look? I will definitely take all of this. Sure, why not? Steel? Steel? Ooh, these are fancy. I mean, I may as well take these as well. Like those pants, for instance. Please take the pants. What do you mean? I'm wearing a dress, okay? It's just a fun little dress that I'm wearing. Oh, that's rough leather. So maybe we are better off going for full leather. Okay, let's have a look. So 1, 3, and 1 as opposed... Oh, it's literally the same. It just matches, I suppose. Fine, you want pants. We will try them out. But if they get uncomfortable, I'm gonna take them off real quick, okay? I'm gonna take them off so quick. Am I ready? Do we have any... We don't have any leather gauntlets. I'm gonna keep... Oh, but the fur does have cute little kitty claws. Well... I don't know if we have any benefits from wearing full armor at this stage. So I'm gonna stick to my boots with the fur, I want the whole club looking at her. And therefore, why should we wear our pants when we're wearing a dress? It does make it much easier to indecently expose ourselves, exactly. Just sounds less. It looks like a lexicon as well. Thank you for your offer, Joffre. How can I... Oh, can I not put things into the... Can I not put things into the chest? Well, in that case, keep your leather. I do not require it. There you are. I don't know how. Take all. Search. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, that might be how it works. Okay, sorry. I've been such a rude guest. So let's try and store. Did that work? It did. Is there anything else we want to store? Not really. Maybe we can try and sell it or something. Yeah, we got it. How are we over encumbered? Oh, because we took some other stuff as well. Oh, you know I'm gonna sell this. Or should I keep it? Wasn't really planning on going bow and arrow. How over encumbered? I am 10 over encumbered. Do these do anything? Alchemy. Should I just eat a whole bunch of cheese? Yes. Yes, I should. In fact, that sounds quite delightful. What is this? Effects. Okay. And so I'm not feeling like we are getting a lot with the bones. And this looks like it's showing us some of the cures that it can do when mixed and whatnot. Well, time for a little munch. Just a little nom nom. Tasty. A whole pile of cheese. Delicious. Can I read this? Okay, so this is Trials of Saint Alessia. Akatosh made a covenant with Alessia in those days so long ago. He gathered the tangled skeins of Oblivion and knit them fast with the bloody sinews of his heart and gave them to Alessia, saying, "This shall be my token to you, that so long as your blood and oath hold true, yet so shall my blood and oath be true to you. This token shall be the amulet of kings, and the covenant shall be made between us. For I am the king of spirits, and you are the queen of mortals. As you shall stand witness for all mortal flesh, so shall I stand witness for all immortal spirits." And Akatosh drew from his breast a burning handful of his heart's blood, and he gave it into Alessia's hand, saying, "This shall also be a token to you of our joined blood and pledged faith. So long as you and your descendants shall wear the amulet of kings, then shall this dragon fire burn, an eternal flame, as a sign to all men and gods of our faithfulness. So long as the dragon fires shall burn, to you and to all generations, I swear that my heart's blood shall hold fast the gates of Oblivion." "So long as the blood of the dragon runs strong in her rulers, the glory of the empire shall extend in unbroken years. But should the dragon fires fail, and should no heir of our joined blood wear the amulet of kings, then shall the empire descend into darkness, and the demon lords of Misrule shall govern the land." From the Liturgy of the Rekindling of the Dragonfires. Damn! Okay, we should probably go find that sun then. Skeen, perhaps? Thanks, Arcane. We'll see you next time. You have a good rest of your night as well. Very much appreciate you hanging out today. Alright, well. There we go. It's a bundle of thread, yeah. A quantity of yarn thread, all of that put together after it is taken from the reel. Cool.
Well met.
Oh, hi there, brother.
What?
I said, hi there, brother. I just wanted to know about the, oh God, I wanted to know about if you heard my talk with Joffrey.
Oh, yes, he'll be in the Priory.
Okay, you didn't hear. That's good.
Here, perhaps you will find this useful.
A little
One of the
book?
books I saved from my blades training.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
Go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
Thank you, Pino. That's very kind. The warp in the west. Fascinating. What about the Anvil Chapel attack?
Go from bad to worse nowadays.
Whoa,
Priests
I didn't mean to.
Murdered on the
Whoa,
chapel
I'm
altar.
sorry. I'm
What
sorry. I didn't mean to aggravate you. I didn't realize you were so passionate about it.
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also
Well,
members
thank
of
you
the
for
Blades.
letting me know.
Chapter houses of the Order, like Weynon Priory, provides safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious
Well,
functions.
it is a pleasure to have
Blades
you on
who
the
are too old
travels.
for the active service often join the order as lay brothers.
Oh, that's fun.
We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
So humble. So humble. And what of the blades?
The blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We
Evidently.
both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former blades. I myself was training as a blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
Well, it suits you well, brother. Thank you for that.
Good day.
Good day. I am still over encumbered. Shit. What about you? Oh, sorry for waking you up so suddenly, but I am
know
very
that you
impressed.
are on an important mission for the Blades.
That is
Please,
correct.
If you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Why, thank you. That is a generous
Go
offer.
with Talos' blessings. Do not fail.
That's a little bit of pressure, but thank you for the horse. I at least appreciate that. And I will try not to think about how difficult it is to live up to such expectations, but that's my cross to bear. This one's a little bit longer. Cupboards, foods. Well then, let's go meet our horse, shall we? Here, horsey, 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 horsey. Hello. Where are you? Horsey? Horsey? What's this way? Another door to the Priory? Blasphemy. Oh, that was to the house. Horsey? Are you in here? That's the lodge. Sheep! Ah! Or rather, bah! Hi there! Oh, you guys are so beautiful. Hi. I want to give you a cuddle. Mwah! And a kiss. I'm sorry if that was inappropriate, but you just look so goddamn fluffy. Oh, hi. I think I found a horsies. So can I take... Okay, I can only take this horse. I love the colors on you. Prior Maberal's paint horse. I'm going to assume that means your name is Paint. Let's go, Paint! Hee hee hee. Ouch, my head. And now... adventure time, hey? But... we will leave it there for now. It is painted, yeah, see? But I'm going to call it Paint. That is now its name. And Paint and I will continue our adventures later. Oh. The real star. Finally, the main character arrives. Look at that gigawatt smile. All of this was a precursor for Paint. Ah, adorable. I love it. I'm very happy with our little kitty cat. I think I'm going to leave it there now so that I can work on some of the settings, see if we can get it a little bit smoother, rather than just trying to drop it even further as well. But I have... do I have more opinions on this so far? I've enjoyed myself. Like I said, I don't think there's anything that has been... like, really... super surprising, I suppose, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's just been good. One thing I will say, just based on that little interaction for the storyline, is I like the idea of aiding... that there is kind of the coincidence of us being a part of this quest, and we are aiding kind of someone else being the leader, and trying to find Martin. I do always have a little giggle over very anticlimactic names, and so Dune, the film or the book, whatever you want to, whatever way you consume Dune, is a good example of that. I just could not take it seriously because I'm like, Paul. Like, why is that the person who is supposed to be the new, like the. What's the word I'm looking for? The revolutionist, I suppose. Paul! Ah, not a coincidence. Quite. There are no coincidences. It is the will of the gods. But I do like the idea that we are aiding someone else's journey in a way, I suppose. And so I think that will be cool to watch play out. And I very much am appreciating that storytelling in a way of we already have a very obvious goal and it's just leading us to the next thing. We can decide not to do it. We can decide to side quest, but it is very clear what our intentions are. Well, what the desires are of the gods. I'm the side character, exactly. And I'm okay with that. I think that it gives me like Rogue One vibes. I know a lot of people like Rogue One, the movie, as in Star Wars franchise, where it is our job to make sure that the next person ascends and rises, and then it is their job to continue the betterment of the world and all that kind of stuff. We're simply a messenger, but that is just as important. And I don't mind that. I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to not only seeing where this will go, but where the side quests are as well. And it's just been very simple at this stage. That doesn't mean that it won't become more crunchy, but the simplicity has been a nice way to ease into it. I think that sometimes when starting a new game, especially like a role-playing open world adventure style, all of these things, maybe it's a newer game problem perhaps, but there often is this overwhelming this information overload. And there's so much to read and so much to consume, and so then it just makes you go. But the storyline is nice and simple to start with. I'm sure that it will get more complex as we discover things about the assassination plot and whatnot. And then the UI is still incredibly clean, despite having all of these skill trees. Some people could find it overwhelming in terms of choosing stuff, but then it did give that option of having, very direct lines to go with, and so it's very accessible, I think is the word I want to use. Yeah, I think so as well. Nine Fox, I can see that. I feel like Skyrim kind of throws you into the thick of it without really any care to the story. Like this one has made me more interested in the story, and as a Skyrim player as well, I never did the main storyline because I didn't really care, whereas this has me caring. This has me intrigued, while still feeling like I have the flexibility to branch off as well. I think story, this is the best, and I am a Morrowind simp. Okay, all right, that's good to know. But it doesn't make it its whole personality yet. It's like, hey, this is it if you want to follow it, but you also don't have to. The loading and frame rates, I think that is more of my PC issue. I could say, however, that I do have issues with a lot of these games not being... so this is more about the remaster than Oblivion itself. So I think everything that I've talked about is more about Oblivion from 20 years ago. Whereas regarding the remaster, it looks incredible. And that first moment where you step outside of the sewers, gorgeous. The music is really beautiful. I was saying the other day that I feel like the Lord of the Rings has it's not that the music is bad. I don't think I've ever heard anyone critique the Lord of the Rings music, but I think that the Lord of the Rings music is underappreciated, and a lot of people don't talk about how hopeful and how powerful the soundtrack is. And I think Oblivion has very similar vibes. Oh, hello, Lumino. Yes, it is I, Asmongold's twin. What can I say? The genetics are strong. But the other thing is that in terms of the remaster and a lot of new games in general, I do have a big issue with frame dropping and inaccessibility by relying so heavily on powerful devices. I have a very decent PC. I know that a lot of my issues when I play games that have big worlds is not so much about the game itself, but more so streaming and gaming at the same time. And I don't like the idea of someone wanting to play on like their laptop and then it just becoming unplayable because of frame rate issues. And then in that case, having to move and rely on a console that they may or may not have. And so that's probably something that I am a little bit disappointed in, but I will have to look at how it is when I am not streaming as well. Yeah, Asmon's my twin, exactly. Asmon is he's just a guy. He's just my brother. It's like he's just like he does his own thing, you know. It's no surprise that you haven't heard about him. Yeah, I think those are my immediate thoughts. If you guys do have any advice to give me, please send them my way. Especially when it comes to helping make it a smoother experience, not only for me as a player, but also for you guys as an audience. It'd be really appreciated because there's only so much that I know about tech, but hopefully my mods can help me out. They have been great in the past with that kind of stuff, so we'll see. And before we go, someone wants to say bye and hi and bye. If you haven't met her already, this is Clover. Hey, not on stream, my girl. We talked about this. Wow. Oh, she looks so traumatized. So this is my little girl. She does. It's become very obvious, hasn't it? She always is appearing around dinner time. So it is her dinner, which means I will be hopping off today. Thank you guys for being so patient with the gameplay today. I very much enjoyed myself. I'm very much looking forward to more. And so we'll pick up where we left off next time. I will make sure to save before we do, though. Girlfriend, chill. And hopefully we can do a little bit more adventuring now that we are a lot more on top of how the game is actually operating. There's still so much to learn, but that's okay. Thank you guys for helping me create our little kitty cat. I'm very happy with her, our bounty hunter. And I guess that's all I have to add for now. Thanks, guys.